Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Taylorville High School homecoming football game. The THS Student Council would like to thank you for your attendance this evening. We will begin our evening by announcing the 2022 homecoming court freshman attendance, starting with Ella Holstein and Owen Mateer. Ella is the daughter of Neil and Elizabeth Hohenstein from Taylorville. She's a member of the high school cheerleading squad, THS Madrigals, the Purple Rain, Tommy TV, THS Musical Band, and Community Theater. Ella is Junior Miss Christian County and 2022 All-American Cheerleader. She plans on attending college, pursuing a degree in forensic science and cosmetology. Owen is the son of Marty and April Mateer of Taylorville. He is a member of the football and basketball and track teams. Owen is an honor student. After high school, he plans to attend college to become a pharmacist. Our next freshman attendants are Mia Lyons and Landon Boucher. Mia is the daughter of Joseph and Michelle Lyons of Taylorville. She is a member of the softball and basketball teams, Purple Rain, and FFA. Mia is an honor student and plans to attend college and pursue a degree in the medical field. Landon is the son of Doug and Tanya Boucher of Taylorville. He is a member of Student Council, Purple Rain, and the basketball team. Landon is on the high honor roll, and after high school, he plans to attend college. Next are our sophomore attendants, starting with Livia Havera and Anthony Reveco. Livia is the daughter of Michael and Kira Havera of Taylorville. She is a member of the St. Mary's Youth Group, Unified Tornadoes, Student Council and Purple Rain Executive Board, Key Club, THS Volleyball, Basketball, and Softball teams, and the Springfield Shock Volleyball Club. After high school, Olivia plans to attend college out of state. Anthony is the son of Bob and Christine Reveco of Taylorville. He is a member of the Student Council Executive Board, Tommy TV, JV Baseball, and St. Mary's Youth Groups as the Technology Specialist. Anthony has received a Tommy TV Award and Student of the Month. After high school, he plans to attend college and pursue a career in sports broadcasting. Our next sophomore attendants are Sienna Miller and Cade Beckmeyer. Sienna is the daughter of Rodney and Mackenzie Miller of Taylorville. She is a member of the varsity cheer team and an honor student. After high school, she plans to pursue a career in photography. Cade is the son of Craig and Michelle Beckmeyer of Taylorville. He is a member of FFA, football, basketball, and baseball teams. The Blue Ribbon 4-H Club, Taylorville Christian Church, and the 29ers baseball team. Cade is a high honor student of varsity letterman in baseball, THS FFA section champion poultry judging team with a high individual award, the Christian County 4-H champion senior stockman award, and is an Umbarger Fees Jacket recipient for winning the Illinois State Fair Breed Champion Market Lamb. After high school, he plans on attending Lincoln Land Community College before transferring to a university to pursue a career in agriculture. Our junior attendants will be announced next, starting with Emma Altoff and Jake Wetzel. Emma is the daughter of Ken and Stephanie Altoff of Taylorville. She is a member of the St. Mary's Youth Group, Student Council Executive Board, and the Purple Rain President. She has been on the high honor roll. After high school, Emma plans to attend college to pursue a degree in the medical field. Jake is the son of Andy and Beth Wetzel of Taylorville. He is a member of the FFA, Scholastic Bowl, Track and Field, and Purple Rain. Jake is an honor roll student, and after high school, he plans to attend college. Our next junior attendants are Ella Goodman and Justin Champley. Ella is the daughter of Jared and Paula Goodman of Taylorville. She is a member of the Student Council, Key Club, Track and Field, and Cross Country team, and St. Mary's Youth Group. Ella was Track Rookie of the Year, Cross Country's Most Valuable Runner, and Cross Country Apollo Conference All-Academic Team. After high school, she plans to attend college, pursuing a degree in pharmacy. Justin is the son of Kurt and Joellen Champley of Taylorville. He is a member of the THS Band, Concert and Jazz Bands, and the bowling team. After high school, he plans to attend college to pursue a career in medicine. And now I would like to introduce our senior attendants, beginning with Haley Adcock and Will Turvey. Haley is the daughter of Clint and Becky Adcock of Taylorville. She is a member of the Key Club, Purple Rain, and St. Mary's Youth Group. After high school, she plans to attend college, pursuing a career in business and continuing work at her family's business, Susie's Resale. Will is the son of John and Jenny Turvey of Taylorville. He is a member of the basketball, track, and cross-country teams. After high school, he plans to attend a four-year university. Our next senior attendants are Lacey DeClerk and Brian Short. Lacey is the daughter of Trent and Wendy DeClerk of Stonington. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Purple Rain, and the FFA co-president. She is an honor student. Lacey has received the following awards: first place individual at District Ag Sales, third place prepared public speaking at state, and Connor R. Grant Most Outstanding FFA Member Award. After high school, she plans to attend mortuary school to become a funeral director. Brian Short is the son of Deborah Short of Taylorville. He is a member of the National Honor Society, CEO, Key Club, Tommy TV, Purple Rain, golf team, and the president of the THS Student Council. Brian received the Innovation Award at the first annual Tommy Awards, in which he was a member of the production team. After high school, he plans to attend a university majoring in computer science with a minor in business. Our next senior attendants are Anna Goodman and Trenton Lehman. Anna is the daughter of Jared and Paula Goodman of Taylorville. She's a member of St. Mary's Youth Group, National Honor Society, Key Club, band, THS track, cross country, and swim teams, and the Taylorville Tidal Wave swim team. Anna was cross country's most valuable runner, cross country Apollo all-academic team, and is the captain of the girls cross country team. After high school, she plans on attending college to pursue a major in sonography. Trenton is the son of Josh and Alicia Lehman of Stonington. He is a member of the track and soccer teams. After high school, he plans to ICU to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. And our final senior attendants are Callie Havera and William Colebrook. Callie is the daughter of Michael and Kira Havera of Taylorville. She's been a member of the St. Mary's Youth Group, Student Council, Key Club, softball, and serves as National Honor Society President. Callie has received the Academic Conference for Softball and Basketball Student of the Month and CW23 Scholar Athlete of the Week. After high school, she plans to go to a direct entry nursing school with plans to advance her degree to become a certified registered nurse anesthetist. And William is the son of Matthew and Nancy Colebrook of Taylorville. He is a member of the soccer and track teams, FFA, and Purple Rain. After high school, he plans to attend school to become a crop dusting pilot. Congratulations to the homecoming court's attendants. Coronation will be at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night on the football field. Parents and guests are welcome to attend the coronation. Gates will open at 9:15. Then proceed to the bleachers. Thank you very much, and congratulations, all of our homecoming attendants. Good evening and welcome to Taylorville High School Homecoming 2022. Tonight we also welcome you to this Apollo Conference football game between our Taylorville Tornadoes and the visiting Green Wave from Mattoon High School. We extend special welcome to parents and fans from both schools who are joining us this evening both in person and on Taylorville High School's Tommy TV. The Tornadoes enter tonight's game with a 1-1 record, while the Green Wave are seeking their first win of the young season. We wish both teams good luck and hope for a safe and well-played game. It is our expectation that those in attendance will conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses positive support for your team. Booing, swearing, or negative comments directed toward either team or officials will result in an invitation to leave our facility for the evening. Adults, please remember that you are role models for our children and our athletes. Again, we are here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we would ask that those in attendance to please stand, face the flag at the south end of the field. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats and join the Taylorville Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Chris Gunn as they play our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
All right, Tornado Nation, we are 8 minutes from kickoff, and I'm here with Elena Deal here with Purple Rain. How are we feeling tonight?
I think we're pretty excited. It's homecoming, so.
All right, you heard it from them. Let's go, Tornadoes.
And I think we did that, and we've had a good week of practice so far with all the homecoming shenanigans that go on.
I was absolutely impressed with how calm, cool, and collected Baron Odom seemed, especially on that very, very last touchdown play. Especially throughout the game, he seemed to get more relaxed and more focused and was able to go through his progressions. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's a lot like his cousin, Brandon, and, I could yell and get on him and throw tantrums on the field because he's not reading right, and it just water right off his back. And, it's just one of his things he's always done. He's got a weird way of tuning me out whenever he needs to. So he doesn't let the moments get too big. He's always been like that. Growing up, we tried to have him play as many sports as possible and as many games as possible and as many meaningful games as possible at lots of positions for those moments right there. So that he said, I've been here before. Me and my friends, we've played in games like this. We've had moments like this to where it just comes natural to him. So hopefully some of that is paying off.
Yeah, and again, just another, like I said a little bit earlier, it's been really, really good to see this young team get better and have the chemistry level to be able to improve a little bit with what was going on before, and it'll be nice to see. We had senior night. This week is homecoming. Anything special is going on for homecoming from your guys?
Nothing I can think of. Just the normal week of shenanigans and guys dressing up, and the practice time's been a little goofy this week. We had a home soccer game that we had to move our practice back behind it, obviously. Monday was different because it was Labor Day, so we've had some obstacles to overcome practice-wise. But we've had really good practices. Maybe the change in time has been good for the kids to focus, but they've done a nice job, and we look forward to coming out and hopefully get another victory.
What can you say about the crowds? It was a pretty big crowd on hand, despite it being a Saturday afternoon. I thought there were more people there than what I kind of thought in my head were going to show up. What do you say about the crowds that have been showing up to watch you guys play?
Well, our community has always been great, whether it was not just our sport, but for multiple sports in the high school. People know that we're a one high school town, and there's not much that goes on outside of our city limits. So just getting everyone there, we had JFL going on that day, and we had a nice crowd, and they got pretty loud on that last touchdown. That was pretty cool to hear. I'll remember that for a long time. Just like you said, how the air was kind of sucked out of the atmosphere, and then when we hit that long touchdown, they just kind of exploded. And watching our sideline explode was kind of cool. So we're happy that it happened.
All right, Coach. Well, that was all the questions.
Looking for a new career? I would love to speak with you. General Sales Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark and Taylorville. We are growing and need to add to our sales and service teams. We offer benefits, vacations, and a competitive compensation package. Stop in today, fill out an application. I would love to speak with you and join our successful family. And remember,
building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Brandon Bible, your local Country Financial representative at 217-287-2332 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Impact your community and your career. Certified medical assistants are an essential part of the patient care experience. Join a team that values all you bring to work and gives you what you need to succeed. Memorial is now offering increased pay rates, sign-on bonuses up to $5,000, and education assistance for your career growth. Apply today by visiting jobs.memorial.health. Memorial is an equal opportunity employer.
CNB Bank and Trust wants to save you time and money. With services such as bill pay and mobile banking, you can pay all of your bills in one place and check your account balances on the go. Never waste a minute of your time looking for a stamp or running different places to pay bills. Stop in and ask one of our friendly universal bankers for details, or visit us anytime at cnbil.com. CNB Bank and Trust, helping to open doors since 1854. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You've got a pretty full schedule. The last thing you need when you're buying, building, or refinancing your home is a headache over title issues. Hi, this is Jeff Robinson with Advanced Title Group in Taylorville. We're closing in on 2 decades of successful closings, construction escrows, title searches, and title insurance services. Single-family home, farm, or business, avoid the headache. Choose Advanced Title Group in Taylorville. See us at advancedtitlegroup.com.
Let's welcome your Taylorville Taylorville.
Tornadoes getting ready for homecoming night here as they take on the Mattoon Green Wave, from St. Edward Green Wave to the Mattoon Green Wave. And here we go. I want to thank our sponsors. Stay tuned at the end of tonight's game when we'll announce the WTIM Brandon Bible Country Financial Tornado Player of the Game. Spotlighting a tornado player that made a difference in our contest is brought to you exclusively by Brandon Bible, your local country financial representative at 1305 West Bresser in Taylorville. Senior Citizens of Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornadoes Extra Point. Keep active in your senior years. Enjoy trips, lunches, activities, and fellowship of the senior citizens of Christian County in Taylorville. And Screws Coffee. With every touchdown, your locally owned Screws Coffee in Taylorville will donate $10 for every Taylorville varsity football touchdown. In all varsity games to the Taylorville Sports Boosters, supporting all tornado sports programs, you'll score big when you use the Screws Coffee drive-thru for your next cup of coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And with that, we get ready for Taylorville Tornado football as they take on the Mattoon Green Wave. And Avery Cooper, if you're the Tornadoes, what are your 3 keys of victory today?
Take what the defense gives you, number one. You don't need to go too far downfield. Mattoon does outsize you a little bit too, so you're going to want to look to your checkdowns offensively. Defensively, just keep it in front of you. That's the thing. You can give up those 5-6 yard chunks at times, but as long as you keep it in front of you, that will be just fine. Finally, win the turnover battle. Force a turnover here today. Create some pressure, grab an interception, and that will go a long way into winning this game tonight.
Ware and Neiman are the men back for Taylorville as they will receive Mattoon getting ready to kick off here. As their kicker is number 35, that's Caden Young. And Caden Young going to be kicking off here. And we will get ready for this Apollo Conference matchup, game number 3, to get underway in just a few moments. As here we go, the kick is up. And it's a booming kick, and we are underway as Rare picks it up at the 5, out to the 10, 15. Breaks the tackle, but jukes it a little bit forward, then comes down around the 25-yard line. And that's where the Taylorville Tornadoes and Baron Odom will set up shop.
Nice 20-yard return along the far side. Taylorville donning the all-purple jerseys, purple pants, gold, piping down the sides. Mattoon in the road whites.
And Taylorville will try to see what they can do. Baron Odom really looked much more calmer in that fourth quarter. We'll see if he's able to carry that forward here a little bit as he sets up with no running backs. First is a little bit high on the pass. Quick toss out to the right-hand side and picked up in the flats relatively quick is Finn Neiman on that. Neiman right picking up good catch.
Odom lucky. A bad snap, and he corrals it, finds Neiman on the hitch, and sets up a second and manageable. Could have been a lot worse.
Absolutely, and when you look at this team doing these quick routes, that could have been bad already as the first snap was super high from Jacob McWard, but able to get it up and do what he has to do what he had to do with it to get a quick play and a good reception. So now, Odom in the shotgun. Man in motion. It's number 14 is pushing forward on it. Nothing going on that one. Now Seth Hughes was the man there trying to push forward on that.
Ends up being a direct snap. As, again, a bad snap. 2 in a row. They really got to figure that out here quick. Long.
And now sets up Taylorville's first real big third down split. It's not going to be trips left as Seth Hughes, he's in motion again. Rolling out to his left-hand side. He's just going to take himself. Pulled down from behind. Got to be careful on that. He came down around his neck, but as it is, he was able to pull him down.
Again, the bad snaps on the first 2 plays of the game really set Taylorville behind, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, 4th and 4 on their own 32, and the drive quickly stalls out. And I think, Avery, you hit it right in the head. Those 2 bad snaps to start things off really was the difference maker on that drive. So, Tornadoes will punt. Now a lower snap, Blue gets it up. Good punt, actually, considering. That's going to go all the way down to the 30-yard line and get touched at the 29. And that is where the Green Wave will set up. Good punt from William Blue. He's had a dominant leg so far this year.
Right when Taylorville needed it. He saw a void, and he took it.
0-0 score here, just underway in this Apollo Conference matchup between the 1-1 Taylorville Tornadoes and the 0-2 Mattoon Green Wave. Green Wave have a new head coach, a new quarterback, and looking to try to get their first win of the Apollo Conference. As we get going here, as Slater Trier lines up at quarterback in the shotgun. Tariq Grace picking it up over the right-hand side. Breaks one tackle, no, he doesn't. He tried breaking that second tackle, but he was unable to. Second tackle, and he was unable to, and comes down. Gain of about 4 yards.
What a tackle around the ankles. What a great job. And a great job forcing him outside. Great team effort to bring up 2nd and 6.
So Trier is going to try again on the second down. Lines up in the shotgun. One wide receiver on the far left, two on the close side towards us. Hands it off. Grace over the right, rolls out to the right, pushing forward, being pulled down from behind. Going to be close to a first down, and they're going to give it to him.
Good run, good blocking for the Mattoon offensive line. And it gives the first new set of downs of the game.
Nothing fancy on that run route either, Avery. Just one of those where he was able to kind of do a slide over the right-hand side and just pick up some favorable blocks in front of him. So here we go on the new 1st and 10 ball at the 40-yard line on the far right-hand hash marks. In the shotgun, Trier, the throw. First throw is caught and hit hard before being pulled down, and making the catch is Luke Branson.
Taylorville expecting a run play, and they run the tight end down the seam along the near side, and it picks up about 15.
And this was a problem that Taylorville had last week as well, was just taking forever to get going before they were able to get in there and make some stops. And when you start playing some of these Apollo Conference foes, you really can't afford to do that. Another handoff to Grace. Grace tries to get through, but he's tripped up in the backfield. Looks like in on that stop was number 32, Thomas Gettings.
Working around the ankles, tripping them up when they need to. Still 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6 from the 37, 8:12 left here. Still on those far right hash marks. Trier in the shotgun, Grace next to him. Quick throw over to his right-hand side, caught, still up on his feet, trying to push through, then pulled down, enough for a first down, pulled down around the 21-yard line.
So the Tornadoes working in coverage, and
looks like Owen Hawkins was the man on that one.
yeah, Jake McConnell defending him one-on-one in the corner, and there's a penalty, and that's where it came out, and it'll be against, I think it's going to be against Taylorville. It is. It's a pass interference. A little bit of a push coming off the line, and that's a pass interference call.
About as weak of a pass interference call you can make. The only reason I say that is because there were about 4 guys that were all in that same spot. There was a very, very congested area. And when you have an area where there's a lot of congestion, you run into issues.
They do decline the penalty, though.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 21 after the declined penalty. So Trier in the shotgun, looking towards his left and right. 2 wide receivers on the left, one on the right. Hands off to Grace. Grace over to his right-hand side. Breaks one tackle, still pushing forward out of bounds. He was pulled down by Jake McConnell. McConnell was able to pull him down enough to get him out of bounds, but that's enough for a pretty significant gain over on that far right-hand side. 2nd and 5.
The physicality of these running backs are going to be a problem. 6'3", 200-pound Tariq Grace. He is going to put the attitude behind this offensive attack for Mattoon.
And Grace, of course, was a senior. It was a problem for Taylorville last year as well, as William Blue comes out for a play. Checking in for him is Travis Burke. And Blue's going to have some work done on him on the sidelines. Hope he's all right. 2nd and 5 from the 16, 7:48 left here on those far right hash marks. Trier. Hands off to Grace. Grace pushes forward, breaks one tackle, breaks 2 tackles, still moving forward, churning, pulled down around the 7-yard line.
That'll be a 1st and goal.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 9.
Hurry up.
Now defense scrambling as is. They hurry up, as Avery said. Another hand off to Grace. Why not? He pushes forward, untouched, pushes forward, dives with his hand out. Enough for a touchdown. And it's 6-0.
Well, Mattoon sniffing how physical that drive became, and says, you know what, I think we can just stuff it down into the end zone right now. And the hurry-up handoff to Grace. And you didn't even see the other running back, D'Aiden Arnold. All Grace on that first drive.
Just not a whole lot of wiggle room on that. The kick field extra point is good through the upright, 7-0. So Grace picks up the 9-yard touchdown run, and bring up a kick. We'll bring up a kick. So Taylorville will try again after their drive stalled out. 7-0. 7:31 left here in the first quarter. And quite a quick score for Mattoon, a team that has scored on average about 22 points a game over the last 2 games. They lost their first game, I want to say 49-21, and their second game 41-21, and 22 or 21, one of the two. But again, roughly 3 touchdowns on average per game. So Taylorville's going to try to hold them to that, see if they can get a score here as well and even things up. And a lot of it's going to have to be better snaps and just better control of the football. Not that Taylorville had a turnover. They just, if you're having a high snap, you're always playing from behind, and I don't think they're going to be able to afford to go back and forth on touchdowns here today, Avery.
No, they won't be able to, especially with how physical that running attack is. Very big running backs, and you got to be able to tackle those running backs.
So here we go with the kickoff again, and now a botched pickup. Barry's going to have to, it's Neiman's going to have to hurry up. Neiman rushes through, gets forward a little bit, but went right through his hands, bounced away, spurted out. Neiman picked it up and was able to get down to the 24 before he was pulled down. Dangerous play.
All right, now forget about that first drive. Come out. You did a good thing on that first play of the game, a little short curl route from the slot receiver. Let's see if you can do a little bit more of that or even find a check down.
Split wide receivers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Odom in the shotgun. Blitz, looks like the blitz is on, and Taylorville will readjust because of the blitz.
Chase Woodard ready to bring the heat.
That was dangerous. Now they're going to give Odom some protection. Here we go. Another direct snap, pushing forward. Still up on his feet. Down around the 25. Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Great effort to just get 1 yard on the handoff.
As that was Hughes on the direct snap and the carry. No. Go back to the original play that was set up in the first place. Split wide receivers. And now more looking over to the sidelines. Just general, what should we do here?
15 seconds to snap. A lot of time.
Odom sets up, barks instructions. Tight end in motion. Now wide receiver, that's Neiman over the right-hand side, pushes forward, still on his feet. Gain of 1. He cut in a little bit too soon, Avery.
Moves from right to left. Yeah, he runs into his own blocker. Maybe if he bounced it back around the corner, he could have had more green to work with.
As it sits, it's 3rd and 6, ball on their own 28-yard line. Far left hash marks, and flags come in as there will be an offsides, presumably offsides.
Yeah, that's an encroachment call. They came across and touched the defender, and that's 5 yards every single time.
I don't know, Avery. We've seen some crazy stuff in the Apollo Conference over the last couple of years.
Oh, don't get me started. You know me.
As it sits for yardage, and it's a much more favorable 3rd and 1. Pushing forward, gets the first down and then some. And it'll be a new set of, no, maybe not. Maybe they stopped him short. I thought he made it. Wow. They did not give him favorable field position at all, and that'll be a 4th and 1.
Well, Taylorville stays out there. Empty backfield.
Here's the set, split wide receivers. 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
Under center now.
Now moves forward, blitz is on again, pushes forward again. Still up on his feet.
Loses
and ball's out. And Odom has enough.
He's down. I'm not sure that he has enough.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be close.
Good grief.
They give him
the first down, but oh, my goodness.
stopped forward progress, and now they're going to hurry it up.
Well, you might as well. You got them all off center. Now they're blitzing, motion, quick throw, and off the hands. Oh my goodness, caught! Holy cow! Taylorville was able to get that, went right through Neiman's hands, picked up by Miles Clayton, and Clayton was in the right place at the right time, and it's enough for a pretty significant gain of 9. 2nd and 1. That was about as lucky as Taylorville could get on this drive so far. On our side now, far right hash marks. Odom looking over the sidelines. Trying to get something going here. Down by 7. High snap. Goes to hand it off to Hughes. Instead, the ball pops out. Everybody falls down on it. And somehow coming away with it is... That's Jacob McWard, the center. Right place, right time. 3rd down and 5. And the ball, I don't know if it's excitement or what, but the ball control on the center, on the snaps from center, have not been tight today.
No, they've been a bit, well, as you said, they've been inaccurate.
I don't know if he's just pressured by the Mattoon line or what, but he did not look.
Big.
Yeah, he did not look this nervous when they played against Mount Vernon or St. Edward. Now rolling out to his left-hand side, peeling out and curling, looking for a man. He throws an interception. Picked off on the interception, going to run out of bounds around the 50-yard line, and picking that up is Cale Kimbrough, and that is going to be a big dagger to this Taylorville drive. The 2nd interception from Odom this year, and it comes at horrible times. Then Mattoon will take over at the Taylorville 46, I believe. 46-yard line.
Give it to the coach's son. Jared Kimbrough, head coach of the Mattoon Green Wave, sending sophomore Cale Kimbrough, 6'2 sophomore, and the linebacker able to read the coverage. He rolled along with Baron Odom, and now Mattoon in great position, up 7-0 with 4:04 to go in the first quarter.
In the shotgun, Trier takes off himself, pushes forward, breaks one tackle, still on his feet, hits hard, and then finally pulled down. In on that stop was Clark Rayer, actually. Rayer making the stop on defense there. And again, Mattoon finds themselves driving here, up by 7 with 3:53 left in the first quarter.
Again, it's the physicality of the offensive line. The Mattoon Green Wave offensive line is winning just about every snap.
And that battle in the trenches is becoming kind of lopsided here. Let's see what happens here. Hand off to Grace. Grace pulls over to his right-hand side, pushes forward, and doesn't gain a whole lot, but does pick up about 5 yards. Be 2nd and 6, gain of 4. Ball at the 31-yard line on the left hash marks.
Taylorville has only been able to limit Mattoon to a 4-yard carry just about every time.
I want to see him try to blitz a little bit more, Avery, get in that backfield and cause some problems.
Here
As he does get into the backfield. The throw is on, it's up and way over the head, intended for Owen Hawkins, but not close, I promise you. If you're listening on the radio, it was not close, and Taylorville catches a break there. And again, as I said, the blitz caused a little bit of a confusion on that one. Trier had to hurry up and throw it, and I don't think they were ready for it, but you've got to do something to get in there and cause problems. They'll be 3rd and 6. And now another handoff to Grace. Pulls forward, still on his feet, breaks the tackle, still up and down around the 19-yard line. Enough for a first down and then some.
Grace has been a physical force for the Mattoon Green Wave in this first quarter. A brick wall. They can't take him down.
Well, and Taylorville's tried to even upload or put some more men in the box and have had trouble doing it.
And at this point, Mattoon's asking, why do anything but run?
Well, if it's working, why stop it? As they're set up again in that way, and they do. They hand it off to Grace, runs over his right-hand side. Flag comes in, presumably holding. No gain. If there is a gain, it's a gain of about 3. And it is going to be a hold against Mattoon. So they will come back. And Grace had plenty of room to run. The reason? They were being held in that backfield.
2 different markers come out on the play. One from the white cap himself. He knew.
Holding penalty is official, and they will repeat first down.
If anything is going to hurt Mattoon, it's going to be penalties. And These Tornadoes need it right now. They need a break.
So it'll be 1st and 21 from the 30-yard line, and Gray staying out there. Actually, Cale Kimbrough's in. Correction. Trier looking to throw. Rolls out to his right-hand side. Still up on his feet. Throws up in the air and caught. Caught for a touchdown, and that is caught by Logan Blackburn on a beautiful reception. 30-yard reception, and it's 13-0.
Blackburn, believe that's his first touchdown catch of the year as he burns a defensive back on the play.
Beautiful throw from Trier, and just
On
in the right
run.
right. Yeah, it's hard to do that stuff. You're running off to your right. Had to throw it with accuracy and strength, and he was able to do so. All right, here comes the extra point from Caden Young. It's up, and it's through, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Mattoon Green Wave. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. 14-0 in favor of Mattoon. 2:09 left here in the first.
High school football means lots of action up and down the field, touchdowns, and cheering on your favorite team. You and your family need the nutrition and protein that farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products provide. Prairie Farms milk, flavored milk, cottage cheese, yogurt, dips, sour cream, and 100% Florida orange juice all provide lots of protein, vitamins, and minerals for the game or day-to-day activities. Choose farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products at your grocer or convenience store dairy case to stay in the game.
And welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois. Homecoming night here for the Taylorville Tornadoes, who find themselves down 14-0. Touchdown run and a touchdown pass, and that's been the difference maker off the interception from Baron Odom. And as it sits, Taylorville has some work to do here, down by 14 with 2:09 left here in the first quarter.
No.
Not a dangerous situation yet, but
no need to panic at all.
something you kind of want to keep an eye on here moving forward. Is here's the kick, another booming kick. This one into the end zone, way into the end zone. What a leg on that! And Taylorville will take over now on the touchback.
Now take your time. You have all the time in the world. You don't even worry about the clock at this point. If you end up with time in the second quarter, maybe you can come back out and score another, but you just got to focus on this drive right here.
So Taylorville will set up at their own 20-yard line from the touchback. And so Baron Odom will set up in the shotgun. Split wide receivers, tight end on the right-hand side. Taylorville gets ready to go. Now they audible and moves behind center. High formation, handoff. Runs forward, still up on his feet, then taken down. Oh, he's still going. There we go, up, and now absolutely pulled back. Let's see where they rule him down. They give him a yard. He's going to be down at the 21.
Favorable spot, maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 from the 22. He stayed up on his feet. It took 3 Mattoon guys to finally get him to pull him back and pull him down.
I'm excited to bring Drew Mickey onto the broadcast here in a moment.
Second quarter coming up in just a few minutes. Drew Mickey to help out here for the second quarter of the Tommy TV kids.
Very talented kid. He took second place in the Illinois State Treasurer Cream of the Crop contest. Great photo.
Looking to throw. The throw is hit and nearly picked off. Dangerous one.
Well, the pass deflected off the line of scrimmage and sent the ball into a ducking spiral. Chase Woodard, the defensive back, almost came away with the interception, but Colin Albright played good defense.
Albright was like, come on, I caught that.
He almost did, too, on the ricochet.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 22, minute 14 left here in the first quarter.
So someone can... All right.
They got a wide open guy over here on the right-hand side. It looks like a little bit of a mismatch. Here comes another quick throw and caught. And still up on his feet. Huge base forward. Still up going and pulled down around the 45-yard line. Huge first down gain for Taylorville. And Taylorville's trying to hurry up.
They played man coverage on the play, and they paid for it. with a 23-yard pickup down the seam for Seth Hughes. And now here they go and hurry up.
Well, Jeb Odom was screaming on the sidelines. I think he first wanted a face mask and then realized that he was in a good position. It was like, hurry up, and tried to get his guys to hurry up quickly because they realized that there was a serious mismatch on the field. And another snap, another bad snap. Over the left-hand side, caught, pulling forward. That's Clark Rare. Rare gets over on the left-hand side, gets a gain of about 5. And for the first time all day, Taylorville's in business here. 40 seconds left here in the first.
Offense is gelling. You're seeing a lot of empty sets with motion from Seth Hughes, the wide receiver running back.
Well, and Taylorville might have found a glitch in the matrix here. They've got some good holes on that side as they found a little bit of a discrepancy. Now audibles from both Taylorville and Mattoon here as both sides trying to figure out each other in the chess match. Fakes the handoff to Hughes, takes off himself, breaks the tackle, still up on his feet. Odom down to the 35, and then pulled down close to the first down marker.
He will receive a new set of downs. A read option play. The defensive end crashes on the man in motion, Hughes. Odom pulls it down and picks up a first down.
So, clock ticking, 32 seconds. Obviously, first quarter end doesn't really matter. It's not like it's the second quarter or anything, but Taylorville trying to cut into this deficit, down 14-0 with 22 seconds left here in the first.
They will need to snap this play.
Looking to go. Everybody's set. Split wide receivers. The blitz is on. The throw. Quick throw over the right-hand side and through, and a late hit on Neiman with no flags. And it'll stop the clock with 9 seconds left.
Neiman didn't look like he anticipated the pass.
He kind of turned around and saw the ball was right in front of him. It's hard to do for college players.
Especially when you hear footsteps.
Yes. Well, Odom getting some instructions from the other Odom. In the shotgun. Hughes in motion. Fakes the handoff to Seth, and now he rolls out towards us. He has to hurry up. Breaks one tackle. Now still on his feet, up to the 30. And then finally taken down around the 29. That will do it for the first quarter. But Taylorville driving here at the end of the first. 14-0 in favor of Mattoon, with Taylorville threatening here at the 34. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
This is Jennifer Flankin's daughter, Isabella. My mom's with the Kathy Garsh sales team at the Real Estate Group in Taylorville.
I'm Ellie Keel, Brian's daughter.
And I'm Ava, Ashley's daughter. Our parents work together to help you buy or sell your home in Christian County.
I know my mom and her team have lots of experience in the real estate industry.
And they have a cool-looking office right on the square in Taylorville.
Come see my mom, Brian, or Jennifer at the Kathy Garsh sales team. They're trusted, dedicated, and connected.
Now's the time to order your new 23 vehicle or choose from our over 400 pre-owned vehicles in our family dealerships. General Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark and Taylorville, your GM Superstore. You can now order your 23 model car or truck, including the Refresh, Chevy Silverado, and GMC Sierra. Let us help you choose what 23 will work for you, or let us find your next pre-owned vehicle from our family of dealerships. And yes, we will still buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. Your GM Superstore is Landmark and Taylorville. Online at landmarkandtaylorville.com. And remember,
and welcome back to Taylorville. It's 14-0 Mattoon over the Taylorville Tornadoes, the start of the second quarter on homecoming night here in Taylorville. I'm Avery Cooper, stepping in for Leroy Claymola, who's stepping aside for a moment, and I have Drew Mickey joining here on the broadcast. Great to have you here, Drew.
Pleasure to be here with you.
So I'm going to ask you here in a moment about the first quarter, but first, Taylorville in business as they found some momentum toward the end of that first period. 4 wide receivers set, Baron Odom in the shotgun. Tied it off to the left side. Brady Hynot in motion to the right. Seth Hughes comes off to the right side now, moves off to the left side. A pistol formation as Hughes moves behind. Barron at the 34-yard line of Mattoon. He hands it off to Hughes. Behind him, he has a hole along the right side, across the 20. Barrels over the defender at the 16-yard line. He's found the hole and barreled over Jake McCobb. I beg your pardon, over Slater Schreer. And it's a first down.
And that's the connection that the Tornadoes were needing on the offensive end.
What did you think of that first quarter, briefly?
I just thought there were a lot of misconnections in terms of offense. I thought the defense was holding up okay for what it was worth, but certainly got to make some more connections on offense.
Again, 4 wide receivers. Slot man to the left side of the formation, going right to left. And now a tight end in motion. Now the slot in motion to the right. And a timeout for Taylorville. They'll take it. So, yeah, again, I thought the Taylorville Tornado defense also did pretty well defensively, as you mentioned. But, man, it felt like the running backs for Mattoon, that's going to be tough to stop here tonight.
Yeah, and I think we had a couple missed snaps, too, on the offensive end that might have, or a couple bad snaps that kind of really affected us on the offensive end as well.
So, Taylorville in the best field position of the night. And with the way the Taylorville Tornadoes special teams has been this season, is this 4-down territory?
Yeah, I guess. I think we have a lot of offensive weapons that we could use in terms of just to get on the board, because I think we're down by 14 points right now. I think we got to do everything in our power to get that lead back. Especially, I think our defense has been holding up well. We got to get some points on the board here and find some connections.
Perhaps maybe within, if you know you can get that 3, you go for the field goal. But otherwise, it's 4-down territory. Again, 4 wide receivers. Seth Hughes, the running back wide receiver combo off to the right slot. Neiman, the wide receiver in the slot to the left side. Albright, wide receiver near side. Shotgun formation. And you have Rare, the wide receiver, to the top of the formation. Now Neiman in motion to the right. He's the running back now. Hand it off to Neiman. He crosses the 15, dragged down behind, and tiptoes down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 8. 14-0 Taylorville on top of Mattoon. 11:10 to go in the second quarter.
I think if we could just string together a couple good plays, and I think you got Colin Albright and you got some good receivers and you got some good weapons that we could use here to hopefully get a touchdown here.
Hughes in motion from the slot side to the left, and then Barron Odom slings it to him, and he crosses the 10. Good play call to take what you can get. One of the keys to the game here tonight, taking what you can get here, Drew.
Yeah, and that was Seth Hughes there with that catch.
3rd down, 5 to go. 10.5 left in this first half. Aaron Odom along the near side hash mark. 4 wide receivers. Hughes, the man in motion from the left to the right. 3 wide receivers split off to the right-hand side for Odom, who rolls off to the right. And now he has some lane off. He keeps it across the 5. He's close to the first down. He receives that new set of downs. A design keeper along the right side of the formation. And Barron Odom picks up a 1st and goal. Fantastic play for the Taylorville Tornadoes. 10:01 to go here in this first half. Under center, Odom. Hand off to Hughes, left side. 2 defenders meet him at the 2, and he rolls forward for maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2.
Seth Hughes has been a huge part of this little run that the Tornadoes going on right now.
Split out wide, 2 receivers each side. Hughes off to the right. New wide receiver in the slot on the left side, Ayton. Albright, the wide receiver, to the near side. Rare off to the right side. Now Hughes, the running back, directly behind. Odom underneath center. Hand off to Hughes, finding his blockers. Still on his feet. Crossing the goal line. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
A great play and a great run by Seth Hughes there to get the Tornadoes on the board here. Let's see if we can keep finding that momentum here. Get back at the Mattoon Green Wave.
Great blocking up front by the Taylorville Tornadoes. That's something that's improved over these first few weeks here.
Yeah, and this is exactly the run that we needed to get the momentum back on our side here.
So Rare has been kicking and practicing 20 to 30 minutes every day after practice on his place kicking, and it's up and it's through for an extra point to bring the Taylorville Tornadoes within 7 with 9:11 to go in the second quarter. 14:07, the Mattoon Green Wave on top of Taylorville. You're listening to Taylorville Tornado Football live on WTIM, your information station.
These
a fabulous pet membership special going on now at the Christian County YMCA. The Y is collecting donations in September for the Christian County Animal Control. Drop off $20 worth of pet products at the Y and your activation fee will be waived. And join in the fun as the Y hosts a pet-tastic beauty contest for YMCA members. Contact the Y now for more information. The Y for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
Dr. Emily Smith here from Vision Source Taylorville across from the high school. Summer is here. As you venture outdoors and on vacations, remember to protect your eyes from harmful UV rays with a new pair of sunglasses. And while you're picking out a new pair of shades for yourself, schedule your child's comprehensive eye exam before the new school year. Undetected vision problems can interfere with their learning. Go back to school in style and give your family's eyes the love they need. Schedule an appointment by calling 287-2020. Taylorville Vision Source, enhancing vision, enriching lives.
And welcome back to Taylorville as the Tornadoes punch it into the end zone. A 3-yard carry for Seth Hughes. That Taylorville Tornado touchdown brought to you, well, with that Tornado touchdown, your locally owned Scooters Coffee in Taylorville donating $10 for each Taylorville varsity football touchdown in all varsity games to the Taylorville Sports Booster, supporting all Tornado sports programs. You'll score big when you use the Scooters Coffee drive-thru for your next cup of coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And the kickoff away to Mattoon, left to right. They return it from the left to right, crossing the 30-yard line and brought down. And that's where Mattoon sets up shop. Aiden Blackburn on the return.
And here comes the Taylorville defense, seeing what we can do here. Get the ball back in the hands of our offense here.
Really, you have to focus on the run game, right? At the very least, and then just maybe make them throw it on pressure.
Yeah, that's what we struggled with in the first quarter here, was stopping that run game, and we got to make sure that we do that here.
Trier setting up shop. Running back to his left, Tariq Grace. A monster in that first quarter. Wide receiver off to the near sideline. Owen Hawkins, handoff. Grace crossing the 45. Contact by Rare at the 50. Grace evades the tackle, crossing the 30, dragged down at the 26-yard line of Taylorville. A huge gain as he picks up 38 yards on first down.
Luckily, Cash Foraker came out with that stop there, prevent them from going any further.
A touchdown saving tackle. So first down on Taylorville 26 from the left hash mark. 3 wide receivers slot off to the right side. Grace, the running back, to the right. Quarterback rolling right. Trier looks right, has a man, caught. Along the near sideline, crossing the 10, tripped up down at the 8-yard line. Another catch for Owen Hawkins.
Got to figure out a way to stop Owen Hawkins there. He's been making a lot of good plays.
So, first and goal, 8.5 to go. Talk about an answer as Tornadoes looking for a stop against Trier's quarterback shotgun offense. 3 wide receivers slot off to the left side, hand off to Grace. Flag from the snap. Ball start, 5 yards against Mattoon. A break for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
And you talked about that run game and how we needed to stop that, but now we're looking at Owen Hawkins. They're going deep, and they're getting some yardage from the passing game as well.
So shotgun, Grace off to the left. Wide receiver to the left side of the formation. Blackburn rolling left, and the pass off the left side caught, rolling out of bounds, and back to the original line of scrimmage, losing a yard, and the catch made by Luke Branson. $7:43 to go in this first half. 14-7, Taylorville trailing. Mattoon on top. Rolling left, Trier. Can't find the end zone. So, good play. defensively for the Taylorville Tornadoes. 7.5 to go in the second quarter. All right, so the Taylorville Tornadoes looking for a stop. Third and very long after a big 38-yard pickup for the Mattoon Green Wave. Shotgun, Grace running back to the right. Wide receiver into the slot to the right side. Hand off to Grace, bounces left to the far sideline. Chopped down! A huge stop for the Tornadoes, bringing up 4th and goal. Looked like Colin Albright, or rather Jake McConnell, making the tackle.
Big capitalization there on that defensive stop.
Be 4th and goal from the Taylorville 8-yard line. Snap from the left side, hash mark. Give it to Grace. He's brought down by the ankles. Neiman coming out of the pile. And that is a huge stop for the Taylorville Tornadoes. They'll take over going right to left.
Now we get to turn it back over to these offensive weapons the Tornadoes have.
I beg your pardon. Looks like, was it Thomas Gettings came out of the pile. 14-7. Taylorville takes over. Looking for a touchdown heading into the locker room. 6:55 to go in the first half. Shotgun in his own end zone. Odom from the far side hash mark receives the call. Wide receivers in motion. Under center. Handoff. Hughes across the 10. Spins off of the 15-yard line for a first down. Big run off the right side of the formation as the right guard and right tackle, Judd Bates and Travis Burke, creating a hole.
Powers forward for a big gain there.
Shotgun, Odom. 2 wide receivers on each side. Hughes, the wide receiver, off to the right. Shotgun snap. Handoff to Hughes in motion on the jet sweep. Juke tackled at the 15. No gain on the play. 6:20 to go. The clock continues to roll. 2nd and 10. (14-7) Mattoon defending the lead as the Tornadoes stop the Green Wave on 4th and goal at the Tornadoes 8-yard line. Now from the near side hash mark of their own 15. 4 wide receivers. Albright to the near side. Neiman, the wide receiver, in the slot to the right. Hughes off to the left in the shotgun. Odom looks off to his right. Stomps his foot. Readying for pressure. Odom slings it. Pass deflected. High up in the air and almost intercepted. But it falls harmlessly to the turf as Chase Woodard gave it a chase. 3rd and 10. 5:38 to go. The clock stops here in the first half. So what do you do? Well, hold that thought as the Tornadoes are in business. 2 wide receivers each side. Odom in the shotgun. Tight end in the formation off to the right side. Hynot. Bunching in the right side formation. Wide receivers closer. Now rolling right. Odom looking downfield. He tucks it and he runs across the line of scrimmage, but that's as far as he goes. And that is 4th and 10. You got to figure a punt's coming here, right?
Yeah, that's what I would suppose and suggest.
The punt team does make it out onto the field. Tornadoes had a very inspired drive, ending the first quarter and scoring with about 9 to go in the second. Picking up a big defensive stop against Mattoon in a 4th and goal situation, but unable to pick up anything here as the punt almost blocked. Blue kicks it away, takes a high snap off the 41-yard line and rolls to the 37. 4:45 to go in this second quarter. 14-7. Taylorville is trailing. They need another big stop here.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we're going to go into the locker room on a high note, we definitely need to get a stop and get it to the offensive end.
Now, Taylorville received the ball to start the game. So, Mattoon will start it off with the second half. 4:45 to go. 3 wide receivers, slot to the right side of the formation. Going left to right on your radio now. Mattoon up 14-7, looking to extend. Shotgun snap, handoff. Grace bounces off to the left side. He has room across the 50, across the 40. Stiff arm at the 35. Tiptoes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A huge gain for about 20 yards as they march into Taylorville territory on the first play of the drive for the second consecutive drive. And a timeout for the Tornadoes. He'll take it with them. 4:33 to go in the first half. Taylorville trailing 14-7, trying to keep it that way against the Mattoon Green Wave, who are in business here on WTIM, your information station.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Brandon Bible, your local Country Financial representative at 217-287-2332 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
A Tornado timeout with 4:33 to go in the first half. By the way, a huge shout out to the senior citizens of Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Extra Point. Keep active in your senior years. Enjoy trips, lunches, activities, and fellowship at the senior citizens of Christian County in Taylorville. Avery Cooper here along with Drew Mickey, sophomore here at Taylorville High School and also part of the Tommy TV program. What a fantastic program this is, by the way, I must say.
Yeah, and thank you to WTIM and everything that you, Avery, and Leroy have done for this program.
Mattoon in business. High snap. Ball loose. Quarterback dives on the loose ball. Trier dives on it at the 49-yard line. Still in Taylorville territory with 4:20 to go in the first half. Almost a big break for the Tornadoes. Odom, the cornerback, defending the wide receiver to the near side for the Tornadoes. Shotgun formation for Mattoon. Wide receiver in the slot to the right side. Handoff to Grace. A stiff arm in the backfield. Another stiff arm. And he's dropped in the backfield. The ball's loose. And it rolls out of bounds along the near side. Oh, Rare almost came up with the fumble recovery, but it rolls out of bounds along the near side, and it's a loss of 2 yards.
And there was a low snap on that play to begin.
So third and very long, 24 yards to go. The Tornadoes have been able to find themselves in favorable defensive situations late in the second quarter after having a tough time in the first quarter. Trier, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Grace, the running back, to the right. Wide receiver is off to the left side, and a penalty marker coming in from the far side, and encroachment against Taylorville. And that will bring the ball into the Tornado area. About their 48-yard line, 47, call it. 14-7, Taylorville trailing, trying to keep it a 7-point deficit. 3:48 to go in the first half. Trier, quarterback, looks left, heaves it that way, down the field. Baron Odom intercepts it. He's at the 10. Running up the near side, 20, has blockers, cuts it upfield, 25, dragged down from behind. 3:37 to go in the first half. The Tornadoes, they're in business.
Great pressure by the Tornado defense there to capitalize and put pressure on this Mattoon offense. That made a big difference. I'm excited to see what our offense can do now.
They'll have to hurry. Only 3.5 to go in the second quarter. And Baron Odom helps himself out a little bit with an interception. And he takes over at his own 27-yard line. Hughes in motion from right to left. Fake it to him. Odom keeps it himself. Runs into a blocker, and he's down at the 29-yard line. Gain of 2 yards, 3:29 and ticking. Hughes the slot to the left side of the formation. Albright, the wide receiver, to the near sideline. 2 wide receivers off to the far side as well, including Neiman in the slot to the right. Taking their time, 15 to snap. Clock ticking under 3 to go in the first half. Offense set, 8 to snap. Odom, high snap, looks right. Albright finds the reception for a gain of about 5 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 3 with 2:42 to go. Clock continues to roll. Taylorville has to hurry a little bit. Odom snapping it from the left side of the hash marks. 2 wide receivers each side. Tight end McGrath, Hynot, off to the right side of the formation. Shotgun, and the hard count works. First down. Drawing him off sides on the fake snap. And the Taylorville Tornadoes receiving a fresh set of downs with 2:16 to go in this first half. Down 14-7, hoping to even it up going into the locker room at halftime on homecoming night. That'd be huge, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be huge. And I think that penalty on that last play was against TJ Owens there, 52.
Odom motions Hughes from left to right. Now the running back off to the right. Hughes pitch it out to the right side. Hughes takes it around the formation. He has blockers. He finds the crease across the 50. And he's pulled down at the line to gain. Give it to him. A fresh set of downs. Stopping the clock at 1:59 to go in this first half. Taylorville looking for some points. Albright lines up along the near side hash mark. The formation snapping from the far side hash mark. Odom in the shotgun. Checks with his coach. Clock ticking under 1:45. 20 to snap. Taylorville has all the momentum in the world right now. Neiman, the wide receiver, in the slot to the left side of the formation. Hughes from the right, in motion to the left. Fake it to Hughes. Keeps it himself. Odom across the 40. Slides down at the 37-yard line for a first down with 1:28 to go in this second quarter.
The Tornadoes are going to keep it rolling here.
They come out of the huddle quick. Tight end off to the near side. Hynot. Empty backfield. 2 wide receivers each side. Hughes, the slot receiver, to the right. Neiman off to the left. Albright, the wide receiver, to the near side. Neiman in motion from left to right. They give it to Neiman along the far side. He has a hole, and he picks up 8 yards across the 30. 63 seconds to go in the second quarter. Taylorville, they need to hurry. They have 1 timeout left. Now under center. Looks like they're going to push it forward for a first down. But maybe they already had the first down, but that stops the clock at 46 to go in this first half. First and 10. 22-yard line of Mattoon. Clock rolls at 44. Empty backfield. Odom, high snap, rolls to his left from the far side hash mark, looking downfield. He has 3 defenders there, rolls to his right, slings it into the middle of the field, caught. It's caught by Hynot. He rolls across the far side. Flag comes down at the 20. And I have a feeling this is coming back with 26 seconds to go. And it's against Taylorville. An eligible man downfield. Call it a wide receiver mid-screen. And saying an ineligible man downfield, which brings it back. So still first and long. Now the ball on their own 20, on the Mattoon 27-yard line. Odom snapping it from the far hash mark.
Neiman, the wide receiver in the slot. Albright to the near sideline. Hughes off to the right slot. Rare off to the far sideline. Snap, three-step drop. Has a man open. It's too high, and it's intercepted. Oh, no. Trier coming up along the near sideline, across the 35. Dragged down along the near sideline at the 41. And you pointed it out to me. Wide open, he went there. Down the seam, little too high.
Yeah, Finn Neiman was absolutely wide open there, and I think he had a perfect opportunity there to get it just a little bit too high, and a small mistake is going to hurt them big going into the locker room.
Well, also unfortunately for Taylorville, a great return for Trier. The quarterbacks picking up the interceptions, but this one giving Trier and Mattoon favorable field position and an illegal block in the back on the return. So that helps Taylorville out a little bit. I became worried when they started to set up shop at their own 43, but now it's at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think that call there just really kind of killed the momentum, but that interception is just really unfortunate because Finn Neiman's wide open back there.
Trier in the shotgun. Grace, the running back, to his left. Three wide receivers split out to the far side. Looking that way. Trier lobs it up down the seam. Almost intercepted. What a play for the Taylorville Tornado defense as Miles Clayton almost comes away with the pick. 6 seconds to go. One more play probably, right?
Yep.
All right, Drew. Anything else that you'd like to say before you head off and do your other Tommy TV duties? Maybe a plug for what you're doing here tonight?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing some in-game interviews with Tommy TV. We really appreciate you and Leroy and all that WTIM has done for this program here. Hopefully the Tornadoes come out with a win.
Trier in the shotgun, 6 seconds to go. He rolls left. Wide receivers off to that far side. And he slings it down a Hail Mary, and it's caught, but out of bounds. It is a complete pass, but the clock expires, and that's the end of the first half. So the Taylorville Tornadoes had an opportunity to even it up at the end of the second quarter, but trail 14-7. You'll hear all about it in just a moment right here on WTIM as the Taylorville Tornadoes trail the Mattoon Green Wave on homecoming night 14-7. Drew, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Avery. We really appreciate it.
I'm Avery Cooper, and I'm handing it off here to Leroy Kleimola, and he has a special guest here coming up in a moment for the halftime show. It's homecoming night here on WTIM, your information station.
High school football means lots of action up and down the field. Touchdowns and cheering on your favorite
Taylorville team to advance to the IHSA state playoffs, losing to eventual state champion Muscuda High School. A big hand for the 79-80 Tornadoes attending tonight's homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, now taking the field, your 2022-23 Tornado Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Chris Gunn, student teacher Madison Leak, and led by drum major Lydia Hopkins. Tonight the band will be performing two selections from their 2022 field show, Bruno and Friends, Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars, and Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. Drum major Lydia Hopkins, is your band ready? Tornado Marching Band, the field is yours.
hot dog. No, popcorn. No. Yeah, popcorn. And then she was always like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? You don't know me, do you? Who are these people? What do you think?
Now, welcome to the THS team, direction of Heather Oda.
You tell your crew, I tell my crew, we party all night. I stage dive off the top rope like Macho Man. If I hit your mama with that elbow, then I'm sorry, fam. Y'all better know it, y'all better know it. Misfits and minor are lions and tigers. In other words, animals, animals, animals. Use your lane, use your lane, use your lane, use your lane. I tell my crew we party all night. What the problem is, y'all tried to play us like optimists, when we color the yellow prime like optimists. Promoters hit the email like lock us in. We'll be through next year, there's a lot of gigs, and a couple of them with Derek and his rapper friends. Can't be Cooper, not to mention them, but not many other artists I can recommend. Use your lane, use your lane.
And now, please stand with yours truly. And the band is performing the Taylorville High School fight song, Go Tornadoes!
We're going to go back to Dad.
Football means lots of action up and down the field, touchdowns and cheering on your favorite team. You and your family need the nutrition and protein that farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products provide. Prairie Farms milk, flavored milk, cottage cheese, yogurt, dips, sour cream, and 100% Florida orange juice all provide lots of protein, vitamins, and minerals for the game or day-to-day activities. Choose farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products at your grocer or convenience store dairy case to stay in the game.
Looking for a new career? I would love to speak with you. General Sales Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark in Taylorville. We are growing and need to add to our sales and service teams. We offer benefits, vacations, and a competitive compensation package. Stop in today, fill out an application. I would love to speak with you and join our successful family. And remember,
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Brandon Bible, your local Country Financial representative at 217-287-2332 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Impact your community and your career. Certified medical assistants are an essential part of the patient care experience. Join a team that values all you bring to work and gives you what you need to succeed. Memorial is now offering increased pay rates, sign-on bonuses up to $5,000, and education assistance for your career growth. Apply today by visiting jobs.memorial.health. Memorial is an equal opportunity employer.
CNB Bank and Trust wants to save you time and money. With services such as bill pay and mobile banking, you can pay all of your bills in one place and check your account balances on the go. Never waste a minute of your time looking.
All right, Tornado Nation, it is halftime, and the Tornadoes are down 14-7. I have band member Justin Champley here with me and cheer member Ella Hohenstein. So, Justin, tell me, what instrument do you play?
I play tenor sax.
All right, and Ella, how are you feeling tonight? I know you're a Tommy TV anchor, but you're dual purpose with a cheerleader tonight. How are you feeling about the Tornado?
I feel like they're doing really good. They just need to push through and get that win.
All right, that is an awesome statement. Let's go Tornadoes. Thank you guys for joining us.
Title searches, and title insurance services. Single family home, farm, or business, avoid the headache. Choose Advanced Title Group in Taylorville. See us at advancedtitlegroup.com. Advanced Title Group, excellence with integrity. That's our policy.
All right, welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois. About 4.5 minutes left here at halftime. Taylorville will have to kick off here to start the third quarter. Mattoon will receive. Mattoon finds themselves up 14-7, but it has not been without a fight from Taylorville. Quick 14-0 lead, but really, Avery Cooper, it's been Taylorville has a lot to go with really nothing to show for it.
Yeah, Leroy, it's been tough out there today for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that they've played bad. They've just had some inopportune moments that have come up.
I'll just say this much. When you pick off a pass, you can't give it away on the subsequent drive. It's a momentum killer, and you know momentum is everything in football a lot of the time. So, I go back to my keys to the game, right? You have to win the turnover possession battle, right? And right now, they're not winning it, but they're not losing it. It's such an unfortunate turnover at the end of the first half to crush any chances of scoring and tying this game up. So you just got to limit the turnovers going into the second half.
2 interceptions from Baron Odom here early in this game, and if you're the Taylorville Tornadoes, you might be kind of counting your lucky stars that it is only 14-7 and not worse given some of the situations that they've been in. But some timely penalties have really, really come in. I know Mattoon was threatening there with about a minute and a half left in that fourth quarter, and a penalty and a big sack in the back end, or a big botched play, kind of helped Taylorville out there, and they were able to keep Mattoon from making it 21-7. But the next points in this game, I think, are going to be pretty significant here, as it's not necessarily an issue yet, but I'm really interested to see what kind of adjustments both teams make at halftime. Taylorville really, I think, started to figure things out in that second quarter, and you take away the interception, and we might be sitting here talking about a tie game here where Mattoon controlled the first quarter and Taylorville controlled the second quarter. They did. They just have really nothing to show for it.
Feels like you're really watching the maturity of a team take place right in front of your eyes as the Tornadoes found their identity a bit toward the latter half of that second quarter. Motion the slot men, Neiman and Hughes, handing it off to them, creating options for the quarterback to run, to pass, dumping it off in the slot,
and
into the flat. Everything is working for them now.
And I'm hoping that the defense starts to realize Mattoon sets up a very individual play when they hand it off to Grace. And hopefully we'll be able to Tariq Grace. Hopefully Taylorville will start to realize, like, hey, when they're in this formation, they're going to hand it off to Grace and be able to start making those adjustments and pulling up guys from the safety down into the flat to say, look, yeah, you might get through that first line, but we're not giving you any more than 4 yards. If they're able to do that, they should be able to come away with some more points here and potentially a big win here at home on homecoming night. My name is Leroy Clamola. Joining me is Avery Cooper. I want to make sure you stick around for the end of tonight's game, where we will announce the WTIM Brandon Bible Country Financial Tornado Player of the Game, spotlighting a tornado player that made a difference in our contest. It's brought to you exclusively by Brandon Bible, your local country financial representative at 1305 West Bresser here in Taylorville. Also want to thank the senior citizens of Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornadoes Extra Point. Keep active in your senior years. Enjoy trips, lunches, activities, and fellowship at the senior citizens of Christian County in Taylorville. And for every touchdown, we've already had one. For every touchdown, our locally owned Scooters Coffee in Taylorville is donating $10 for every Taylorville varsity football touchdown in all varsity games to the Taylorville Sports Boosters, supporting all Tornado sports programs. Avery, you'll score big when you use the Scooters Coffee drive-thru for your next cup of coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
So I found out something about Scooters Coffee that I'm not sure that everyone in Taylorville knows.
Oh, really?
So a medium comes with 3 shots of espresso. And I've heard over some chatter that maybe sometimes that's a little bit much for people. It's a little strong. So I suggest maybe asking for 1 or 2 in that medium or whatever it is per. I didn't know that they put 3 shots in, but with that said, I love an extra shot.
I was going to say, sometimes I ask for 1 more, which means I'm probably getting like 4.
You are getting 4.
So,
sometimes I've asked for 2 more, which means it turns out I was getting 5, which I didn't realize until I couldn't sleep that
No
night.
wonder you were able to get so much work done those mornings. You were done and out of here by like 11 a.m. and I couldn't figure out why, man.
5 shots of Scooters Coffee.
Woo! It's because Avery Cooper was like, listen, I had the coffee. It's great. You love it. You got it.
Scooters Coffee is very good. Go give them a try.
All right, we're ready to go here for at the end of halftime. Again, 14-7 in favor of Mattoon, but Taylorville has to feel good about how that second quarter went. And here is the kickoff, and we are underway. Kickoff to the 18-yard line. Mattoon's going to try to take it out. Ooh, he slipped and fell and is taken down at the 30. So a big run, but nothing to really show for it for Aiden Blackburn. So that is where the Mattoon Green Wave will set up camp.
So going back to the keys of the game, defensively you have to keep everything in front of you, and let's create another turnover. Let's even up that turnover differential.
And win the penalty battle. That's another big deal as well. Yeah, winning the penalty battle will be huge. So here we go. Trier setting up in the shotgun. Grace right next to him. 2 wide receivers on the left-hand side, 1 on the right. Grace gets the ball off to the races, but he's in trouble over in the backfield. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose a couple yards.
You saw Neiman. I believe that's who dragged down and disrupted the play along the right side of the formation. I beg your pardon, Thomas Gettings, the linebacker, as he blew up the play along the right side and forced a bounce out towards the sideline.
Gettings doing such a fantastic job. He has really done a good job of being kind of the counter force for William Blue and has been a dominant force on defense. Here's the throw over to the right stand. He's got room, and it's nearly intercepted instead. Well, it was intercepted, but he was out of bounds as Miles Clayton was right there at the right time. Picked it off, but he was out of bounds when he caught it.
Second time Miles Clayton has come away with a pass deflection.
Boy, and I tell you what, the defense is starting to figure out what they need to do and where they need to be. And again, we talked a little bit about Grace and the danger that he presents. But if Mattoon becomes one-dimensional, Taylorville is going to be able to figure out how to shut this down. As another handoff, and down in the backfield, Grace is taken down, nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a ton of yardage.
Guess who? Thomas Gettings. He says hello.
And Gettings quickly getting into our favor as the potential player of the game. We'll talk about that later on tonight. But right now, Taylorville defense saying, okay, we got you. It's 4th and 19, and they're going to have to punt. And I tell you what, it's from their own 22. So Taylorville's going to have potentially fairly good field position as they look like they're about to try to do a punt block. They're all rushing in. Oh, man, that might have been hit. That might have been absolutely touched as they were all in the backfield relatively quick. That one's not even going to make it to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, maybe just a piece of it. Or if anything, enough to rush the punt before the kicker became ready and set.
And it was a low snap. I mean, it wasn't a great snap. I think they felt the footsteps as well, but Taylorville really able to get into that backfield relatively quick. A lot of guys in that backfield, and Taylorville was set up at Mattoon's 49-yard line, and so they will have good field position. We'll have to see if that translates to points here, as Taylorville has been kind of gun-shy once they get into the red zone. But here we go. Looks like they're trying to get the blitz on, but Odom will fake him out and reset. Split wide receivers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And so here we go. Hynot in at tight end. Neiman over on the far side. Hughes in motion. Instead, Odom takes it himself, gets a gain of about 4, and gets taken down around the 46. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7, 10-15 left. Another good run on the fake handoff.
Yeah, it's that motion creating those run option plays.
So here we go again. Odom going to set up in the shotgun.
And really, it gives Odom so many different options. If he wants to pull it down and throw it down the field, he has 3 or 4 different receiving options.
High knot in motion. Hands off to Neiman. Neiman off to the races. He breaks 1 tackle. Still on his feet. To the 35, 30. Tripped up, but taken down. And first down for Taylorville. Down towards the 28.
And the Taylorville Tornado offense finding their spark. And the sideline finding their energy.
Boy, he poured on the Jets, didn't he, when he got around that corner?
And he said, I want more. Reaching out in front of himself.
So here we go in the shotgun again, same formation.
Tornadoes are licking their chops right now.
1st and 10, ball at the 30, 9:28. Taylorville down by 7, trying to tie this game up. Will we see a man in motion? Hughes over on our side. Neiman on the far side. Hughes in motion. Hands it off to, no, he holds on to it himself, on him forward, gains another 3 yards. Same play as before.
Right, just a little bit of a different execution. But it's the same idea. You bring the slot wide receiver from either side across the formation, fake the handoff to him, because that slot receiver has the speed, if you do hand it to him, to burn you. So you have to respect it, but it also creates holes in the middle for Baron Odom to keep it.
2nd and 7 from the 27, 8:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. Odom looking to the sidelines as he does on every play. Split wide receivers again, same exact formation that we've seen this entire drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over on the right-hand side, he's got room, but Hughes was not in the right spot. Throws off to the right-hand side, it's going to fall incomplete.
A little bit of a late cut from Hughes. Throwing off the timing of the route.
And those are the big things, right, Avery, is those are all timing routes. 1, 2, 3, throw. And just a little bit late on that one. 3rd and 7 from the 27. Taylorville does not have too many field goal kicks. I'm not saying that they can't do it.
You got to think this is 4-down territory.
Absolutely. Audible.
Heavy set.
We see a different formation here. Heavy set, going to try to hand it off. He does. Hughes forward, runs into a defender. Still up on his feet, spins around, off the blocker, still up. And now now finally gets out. But with ref fluid dead, Hughes is like, come on, I was still running.
4th and 4 now. They would make this a 42-yarder.
Yeah, I just don't see it. They're going to have to go for it. And again, back to the split wide receivers. I would imagine this is going to be a throw. We'll have to see what happens here.
You have speed along the edges if you can find the blocking.
Maybe try to give it to Neiman. The problem is that they're on the near hash
if you're going to do it, you go Hughes along from the near to far on the jet sweep.
Yeah, you'll can't really come over on the side at all.
Here comes Hughes.
And here comes Hughes. Fakes the handoff. He's going to hold on to it himself. He's in trouble. Throw is in. Picked up. Still on his feet. Might have been dropped, but he's going to move forward anyway.
That's going to be really close.
Close to a first down. I don't know if he got it or not.
It seems short.
It will be.
And it's going to be just short. So that's going to be a turnover on downs as he's going to run out of time. Just shy of the first down marker, and there'll be a turnover here.
Great effort from Hynot.
But Mattoon will take over at their own 21-yard line. Dang it.
So close, too.
So Mattoon's offense will come out into the field, and Taylorville defense has done a fairly good job since the first quarter of being able to handle things. So here we go. Passes up in the air, and nearly intercepted. Oh, he almost had it. Off to the left hand, or off to that far right side, and Taylorville read that the whole way, and that was Baron Odom who almost had the pick.
He's been very good this evening defensively in coverage. Already has an interception.
2nd and 10 from the 21. 14-7 Mattoon leads. They have the ball. Trier hands it off to Grace. Forward, runs into a defender, pulled down, and in on that stop right away was Ian McGrath. McGrath reading that play the whole way and saying, nope, we're not going to give it to you. That'll bring up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from 25. Big play right here for this Taylorville defense. Moving up on the side. Going to be another handoff. Still up on his feet. Rushes over the right-hand side. Grace has room. Flag comes in, and he's taken down well short of the first down marker. And I believe it's going to be a hold against Mattoon. We'll have to see if they take the penalty or not.
I would think you decline it because the Mattoon Green Wave are so deep in their own territory that there's no chance to go for it on 4th down.
It is a holding penalty against Mattoon.
You can either accept it and make them replay 3rd down, or you can decline and make them punt it away on 4th. But it looks like Mattoon wants to go for it on 4th down anyway, so Taylorville going to accept the penalty.
Might as well give them another shot to do it and just say, okay, fine, we'll give you it, but you're going to back up. And I think, you know what, sometimes I think it's a safer bet. You've got a guy with Grace who can run and get you 3-4 yards a clip. No sense trying to rush against that. It's going to be when you have a 3rd and 15 from their own 16-yard line. So here we go. Trying to find an opening on that far right side. Grace is the running back. Here's Trier looking to throw. Setting up, quick throw, and nearly picked again. This time it was almost picked off by Cash Foraker. Foraker in the right spot at the right time, and that'll bring up a 4th and 15. So Avery, the gamble, paid off for Taylorville.
It did pay off on the holding penalty. They accept it. Force a 3rd and very long, and now it's 4th and very long.
And so once again, Taylorville potentially finds themselves in really good field position. We'll have to see if they do another pump block, or try to do another pump block as they're in that formation. Here we go. They're in the backfield. This punt actually does get away, but it's a little bit shorter, and it's misplayed. Oh, but it takes a favorable Taylorville bounce. And actually, Taylorville will start off at Mattoon's 46, so even better field position than last time. And they'll have to see if they can get some points here finally. They've had 3 chances to score and have come up just short every time.
You go back to the end of the first half, unable to score there. Another chance here. 2 different opportunities here, really. Taylorville just unable to find the end zone and tie this game up. All of this success, and they're still trailing 14-7.
I know it.
You would think the way Taylorville is playing right now, they'd be leading 21-14.
And the momentum, I would argue that other than that first quarter, it's been all Taylorville here. They just don't have a whole lot to show for it. Handoff, Hughes, right side, finds an opening, pulled down, but gains a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Running towards us on the halfback draw.
You've said it before too, Leroy. This is a new Mattoon team. They haven't seen anybody, and this is a new Taylorville team. Mattoon hasn't seen much on Taylorville's side either. This is a very interesting gauge for how the rest of the Apollo Conference season will look.
Well, and we talked about it a little bit before the game started, Avery, as the teams are either 2-0 or 0-2. The only 1-1 team is the Tornadoes, and they were almost 0-2 as well, despite if it weren't for a very late comeback. The pitch. Off to the races on the right side. Hughes has room. Oh, face mask. Absolute face mask. And no call.
Penalty flag does come in.
Come in. You could see it from up here. His head
and he's
jerked.
hurt.
Yeah, his head jerked down really, really hard. Whew.
I want to see him get up because
that looked absolutely scary. It is 14-7, 5:52 left. There was a gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Looks like he's, as far as his head and neck area is concerned, he's fine.
It's going to be an automatic first. It's going to be an automatic first down.
Just a cramp area, but that's either way, regardless of the injury, that's exactly why you have a face mask penalty.
Oh, that was scary. You could see his head jerk forward from up here, and man, that was right in front of the Taylorville bench. And he is up.
Well, as a defender, if you're going to do that, don't do it right next to the opponent's sideline. I'm saying don't do that ever, but if you're going to,
so now
don't do it there.
Now that the smoke is cleared, it is a 1st and 10 from the Mattoon 29-yard line. Here comes Odom's going to hold it himself, pushes forward, trips over his own defender, but does get a gain of about 3 yards on the play. As trying to move forward on that was Colin Albright, as it was a fake handoff to Albright. Instead, he took it himself and gains 3. 2nd and 7 from 26. 14-7 in favor of Mattoon. Taylorville driving. 5:20 left here in this third quarter. Odom looks to the sideline. Split wide receivers as Taylorville often does. So many options, man in motion. And that's Neiman coming towards us. He's got room. Breaks the tackle. Still up on his feet. Then down around the 20-yard line on the jet sweep. So, bring up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2 from the 21.
Going back to the jet sweep. Read option. Now under center for Barron.
Oh, hurry up. He pushes forward on his own. Odom's still up. He's going to be probably short as he was trying to get on that left-hand side.
I don't know. I think he got it.
Oh, ref's giving him a pretty favorable forward progress on that. It's going to be just short. 4th and inches. And I mean 4th and inches on the near hash marks.
And that would be a 37-yarder. Definitely go for it on 4th.
So here comes Odom in the shotgun. High knot, the tight end. Over on our side, we have Colin Albright along with Miles Clayton. High knot switching sides.
It's all on the production.
And now Neiman moving towards us, and whistles come in before the play gets going.
False start.
It's going to be a false start in Taylorville. 4th and 6 from the 26. Now you get an interesting situation. Maybe not. You get a little bit more room here. But I don't know. I think if you're Taylorville, you're still trying to do one of those option reads.
It's worked for you so far.
Dangerous play here. Taylorville once again in a 4th down situation. Once again trying to get points on the board. Find themselves down by 7. 3:53 left. Odom looking to the sidelines for some guidance. Going to try to see about, they got to take a timeout. Yep, ran out of time, and they're going to take a timeout to make sure they're on the right page. Let's pause for 30 seconds. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, 14-7 in favor of Mattoon.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Call me, Casey McClure, at McClure Hubbard Insurance for all your insurance needs. 824-2266.
We can keep your farm growing. Jared Beckham here, Vice President and Chief Lending Officer at First National Bank in Taylorville. When it comes to agricultural lending, your lender should be as strong as the equipment it finances. We at the First National Bank in Taylorville have over 60 years of serving agriculture. We have a relationship with our customers, providing them credit for inputs, equipment, and real estate. See us today and let First National Bank in Taylorville work for you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois homecoming night. 14-7 in favor of Mattoon. Taylorville on a 4th and 6 from the Mattoon 25. Big play right here.
Unfortunately, a false start, pushing him away from a 4th and short.
Hughes in motion. Odom takes it himself, rolls out to his left-hand side, has to hurry up, throws it opposite side, caught up to the 15, nobody around him, up to the 10-5, pushes forward and out of bounds, just short of the touchdown. Grady Hynott in the right place at the right time. Everything Avery was moving to the left-hand side except for Grady Hynott.
He's moving off to the right on the flat, kind of like what Russell Wilson should have done in Super Bowl 49. Look, I like the pass play.
Oh, no.
Just not the play call. But that play call was beautiful.
So it's 1st and goal from the 2. Taylorville trying to tie it up here. At I formation, behind center. Hands it off to Hughes, still on his feet, pushing forward and short.
Was that too cutthroat?
No, not for you. 2nd and 1. Maybe a gain of 1. 2nd and 2. From the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. Taylorville trying to tie it up here. All of the Taylorville players are formed like a L on the sidelines, trying to see what's going on. Pushes forward. Short again. 3rd and inches.
Not even a yard.
And I would imagine that after Odom kept that ball, I would imagine Odom's just going to keep it again here. 3rd and goal from the inch mark. Here comes Taylorville. Odom lining up.
Brings Neiman in.
Neiman behind him, pushes forward. Neiman shoves him forward. Penalty flag does come in. Neiman did score. Odom did score. And it's going to be offsides on Mattoon.
Take the right result any day.
So they're going to redo it. Closer. Pushes forward again. Everybody in that backfield, and they're literally laying in the goal line. Touchdown, Taylorville. Baron Odom.
Line up behind your blockers and lean in, baby. It's almost a tie game.
And listen, Neiman was the guy there, because Neiman was just like, you're going, and just absolutely just shoves Odom forward. So we'll kick the extra point here to try to tie up this game. 14-13, 2:09 left. And again, I'm going to stress this a lot this year. This was a 2-point conversion last year every time. Here's the extra point. It's up and through. And we are tied up. 14-14, 2:09 left here in the 3rd quarter. For our touchdowns, we want to thank Screw's Coffee for donating $10 to every Taylorville varsity football touchdown. You'll score big when you use the Screw's Coffee drive-thru for your next cup of coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And the senior citizens of Christian County for that extra point. Keep active in your senior years. Enjoy trips, lunches, activities, and fellowship of the senior citizens of Christian County in Taylorville. And Avery Cooper, Taylorville's been knocking at that door ever since 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And they finally break through.
They did. Especially coming off that touchdown from Seth Hughes. 3 yards out to bring it within 7. Way back at the 2nd quarter, towards the start of the 2nd quarter. And then the interception from Mattoon when Mattoon's driving. Only to come short 3 consecutive times. And now the touchdown to tie it up late in the 3rd.
So Finn Neiman to get ready to kick here. Taylorville trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball back. Their defense has been absolutely solid this 3rd quarter. Here we go, and the kickoff. It's a line drive kick, gets caught around the 20-yard line, up to the 25, 30, breaks through 1 tackle, still up on his feet, and finally taken down around the 37-yard line as Caleb Kimbrough was the man on that play.
All right, you've scored the points. Now it's time to go and shut out that offensive Mattoon. Do not let any of the running backs create space. Just keep it in front of you. You'll let him take 3-4 yards. Don't let him take that 5 to 10 to 15-yard gain. Grace is that big man, the 6'3", 220 running back.
Mattoon at their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Grace next to Terry. pushes through again, pulled down. The bubble, ball's loose. Taylorville lands on it. Oh, they're going to say it was down. They're going to say it was down. Taylorville is saying, hey, no, wait a minute. That will be a second down.
Well, let's see if we can get a replay here. Not that it's going to matter for high school officials. I'd like to see it again, though, if I could.
There you go.
Here we go.
Thank you, Tommy TV.
Slow. And, yeah, it looks like his left knee is down.
He was down, I believe.
It's a good call.
So 2nd and 8 from the 40, and Mattoon catches a break, breathes a sigh of relief on that one, as that could have been dangerous for them. Taylorville
just punching it a little earlier this time.
Smelling blood. 3-4 on the defense. 2 wide receivers on the right. Throws over there and way high and not close, and the pass was intended for Logan Blackburn. But right there to break it up for Taylorville was Jude Neiman, and we've talked before, Avery, about how good of a job Jude Neiman does on defense.
He's been doing great, but you have to highlight the unsung hero of that play, Thomas Gettings, creating disruption in the middle of the play. Quarterback getting rid of it earlier than he wanted to.
Oh, man, false start, absolutely. And boy, the penalties have just been kind of sinking Mattoon here a little bit, as once again the center snap, like the left tackle moved way before that ball was snapped, and Mattoon backing up farther. 3rd and 13 from the 35.
This is a situation Taylorville needs to be in.
Taylorville crowding the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Looking to throw, rolls out to his right, and throws it deep in the air, and incomplete. There's a lot of bumping and grinding on the side, and Mattoon wants a penalty. They're not going to get one, and it's going to be 4th and 13.
The reason is because the cornerback, Miles Clayton, turned his head and played the ball. Yes, he created contact, but he played the ball. Playing through the receiver, trying to get the interception, will usually avoid a penalty flag.
And so now with it 4th and 13, 35, with the game still a whole quarter to play, Mattoon will punt.
What a beautiful evening for Taylorville to come back and win this one.
Good crowd on hand. See former quarterback Cameron Himesness sitting down in the stands in front of us. Punt comes in down towards the 32, and that is where Taylorville will set up shop at their own 32-yard line.
Well,
51 seconds left. Sorry, Avery.
No worries. A fantastic defensive stand for Taylorville. Feels like the penalties, if you look back, I haven't been keeping track, I must admit, but if you look back at the penalties, Mattoon has been undisciplined in that category. And Taylorville, a couple mistakes here and there, but that's football sometimes. And overall, they've stayed very disciplined.
General rule of thumb in football is the team that makes the fewest penalties is usually the team that wins the game. Now, that's obviously there are exceptions to that rule, but for Taylorville, I think this is next quarter, a lot of it's going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes, whether it's a turnover, whether it's a penalty, whether it's whatever. But what a night, and Taylor would love to win at homecoming. Flags come in, it's going to be they're going to let the play go, so probably going to be offsides on Mattoon, but let's see what they call.
A false start, and then they let the play go. Or wait, an illegal shift, I beg your pardon. So that would be a play that you let go. But
so Taylorville will back up as we talk about penalties. Officiating crew's been having a lot of laundry here tonight.
So 1st and 15.
So 46 seconds left. Taylorville trying to pull away or get some points here and give themselves the first lead of the day. They're going to have a whole lot of work to do. They have to go 75 yards, 73 yards. In the backfield. Odom in the shotgun. Familiar set. High knot switching sides. Looking at the quick throw, and it's intercepted. Intercepted, read the pass the whole way, pulled down around the 18, and Mattoon sets themselves up in really good field position, as picking up that interception was Aiden Blackburn.
Hitch route, you saw it to start the game, the first offensive play, and Aiden Blackburn telegraphs it.
Well, and
you talk about telegraphing. Odom telegraphed that. Didn't fake it, did nothing, and just threw it right into the hands. And now Mattoon finds themselves in really good field position with a chance to take the lead back. 23 seconds left here in this third. And now more flags come in.
And it's against Taylorville. So the Tornadoes shooting themselves in the foot a little bit.
So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 13. And Taylorville has had troubles when the other team is in the red zone. That's been the story all season long. That's not just against Mattoon. So, see what they're able to do here. Shift, hands it off, pushes forward, still on his feet, then taken down. Gain of about 2 on the play. As Cale Kimbrough was the running back on that one. Kimbrough rushing forward and slow to get up now. And that will end the third quarter with a 2nd and 1 from the 9-yard line. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, all tied up, 14 apiece. You're listening. I said it. We'll be right back.
High school football means lots of action up and down the field, touchdowns, and cheering on your favorite team. You and your family need the nutrition and protein that farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products provide. Prairie Farms milk, flavored milk, cottage cheese, yogurt, dip, sour cream, and 100% Florida orange juice all provide lots of protein, vitamins, and minerals for the game or day-to-day activities. Choose farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products at your grocer or convenience store dairy case to stay in the game.
This is Jennifer Franken's daughter, Isabella. My mom's with the Kathy Garsh sales team at the real estate group in Taylorville.
I'm Ellie Keel, Brian's daughter.
And I'm Ava, Ashley's daughter. Our parents work together to help you buy or sell your home in Christian County.
I know my mom and her team have lots of experience in the real estate industry.
And they have a cool-looking office right on the square in Taylorville.
Come see my mom, Brian, or Jennifer at the Kathy Garsh sales team. They're trusted, dedicated, and connected.
And that was Cale Kimbrough slow to get up here in Taylorville. So this will be the last play of the quarter. Oh, bad snap. In trouble. Got to land on it. He does. But that is how the third quarter will wrap up. 14-14 as we go to the fourth quarter. It'll be now 3rd and 6 from the 14. So for Taylorville, as Sweet Caroline plays behind us, you find yourselves tied 14-14. You've had some success moving the ball, but it's been a story of penalties today for both sides.
And turnovers. Taylorville turnovers have been killer. You have to win the turnover battle. It's all about the ball. You have to be able to hang on to the ball, create time of possession. Hang on to the ball more than your opponent, basically. That's the name of the game, and score points. But to score points, again, you have to hang on to that ball, and 3 turnovers for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
So
it's not what you want.
So if you're Mattoon and you get stopped short here, and let's say it's 3rd and 6 right now, but let's say it becomes 4th and 2 from the 12, do you kick that field goal or do you go for it?
I kick that field goal.
Tie game.
I've kicked that field goal because you never know what happens between now and then. You don't necessarily want to play for overtime. Take the lead is my opinion. But that depends on how far you're out, and that goes for Taylorville as well. If you are on, say, the 15, you might be able to get a 23-yard field goal to take the lead. But if you're, say, on the 35 and it's 4th and 2, you're probably going to have to go for it.
So we switch sides. Mattoon will be going left to right as they stand in front of us. And a big play right here on 3rd and 6 from the 14. And the fourth quarter is underway here as motioning for movement, trying to figure out what's going on here as he gets his guys all going. Slater Trier, the quarterback for Mattoon, the junior, is in his first-year role as starting quarterback. He was a wide receiver last year, and the timeout taken from Mattoon is maybe a little bit of confusion over how Taylorville had their defense set up.
I think they wanted a hard count. They tried to snap it hard a couple times, and then Taylorville stayed disciplined. Mattoon called the timeout when the clock ran out.
And so adjustments from both sides as Taylorville said, all right, we'll take it. Nobody move. And we know what kind of play you guys got set up. Well, I think if you're Taylorville, you already have kind of an idea of what they're going to want to do. We'll have to see, though, here moving forward. But again, I cannot stress this enough. In a tie game, Taylorville or Mattoon in the red zone, this becomes a very, very important defensive stand for Taylorville. But as far as defense goes, Taylorville's done a fairly good job against Mattoon. I mean, you talk about this Mattoon controlled the first quarter, and I would argue that Taylorville controlled the second and the third.
It's just a matter of who can come on top of this fourth quarter.
So here we go. Timeout is over. Coming back out onto the field. Grace is the running back in. Slater Trier. One lone wide receiver on each side. Looking to throw. Rolls out to his right-hand side. Has room. Throws it way deep in the end zone and caught. No, incomplete. He dropped it. Incomplete. He dropped it. And now it's 4th and 6. And Mattoon cannot believe it. Good defensive stand from Taylorville as they were able to get in there and break it up.
You can see the wide receiver on this play, Deaden Arnold, box out the defender, but then pull him down the last second. And now they're going to go for the lead with 3 points.
Yep. Big field goal stand for Taylorville. Can they do it? Mattoon trying to take a 3-point lead with 11:53 left here in the fourth. Here's the snap. The kick is up and through the air and hits the upright and goes through. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I got really, really excited, but that hit the upright and took a favorable bounce for Mattoon and went through the uprights as Caden Young was the kicker on that one. And it is 17-14 in favor of Mattoon. I got really excited because it absolutely hit the upright. But unlike Cody Parkey and the Chicago Bears, it went through the uprights.
Doink.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back right after this.
Now's the time to order your new 23 vehicle or choose from over 400 pre-owned vehicles in our family dealerships. General Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark in Taylorville, your GM Superstore. You can now order your 23 model car or truck, including the refresh Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra. Let us help you choose what 23 will work for you, or let us find your next pre-owned vehicle from our family of dealerships. And yes, we will still buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. Your GM Superstore is Landmark in Taylorville. Online at landmarkintaylorville.com. And remember,
WTIM, your information station. Homecoming night here. Avery Cooper joining me. My name is Leroy Clamola. Glad to be with you on this fantastic evening. Hope you're doing all right tonight. Beautiful night for football, and this weekend is a huge weekend for football in general as we see week 1 of the NFL.
Yes, and can I get a go Cougs from somebody in Taylorville this evening if you're listening?
Oh my goodness.
Come on, I know somebody out there doesn't like the Badgers.
Well, I don't like the Badgers. I'm a Northwestern
Can I get a go
fan,
Cougs
so
then?
Go Cougs. You got it.
Yes,
You're
you
welcome.
made my evening.
You're welcome. Yes, anybody but Wisconsin.
In all seriousness, I'll be up at Camp Randall tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Northwestern takes on Duke. The Chicago Bears take on the 49ers. Rolling bounce to the 10-yard line. Still up on his feet and then pulled down around the 25-yard line on the run. They were on the very, very far side of the football on the Mattoon side. And so Taylorville will start from their 26-yard line. And so the Chicago Bears play the 49ers on Sunday. 49ers have a new quarterback this year. And Taylorville finds themselves down by 3. But again, I think, Avery, that situation could have been a whole lot worse.
You gave the ball away and you only gave up 3 points. Yeah.
Shotgun for Odom. Normal set for Taylorville with split wide receivers.
12 to snap.
High knot. Tight end. Neiman in motion. Fakes the handoff, holds on to himself. Breaks to the first line, then pulled down by the linebacker. The gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 from the 31. They don't like me. 2nd and 7 from the 29. Apparently I can't do math either.
Radio math is hard.
Dude, I can't do it. I'm telling you. All the lines jumble up together. Shotgun for Odom.
We have two different brain activity waves going on at once.
So Hughes lines up behind, and Odom moves up on center, hands it off to Odom, or his hands off to Hughes, who breaks through the line, still up on his feet, close to the first down marker. He does have a first down, gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, Taylorville.
Tornadoes all day long have been working the edges. Finally, here in the fourth quarter, line sets Hughes up with Odom underneath center and run it right down the middle. Look at that handoff and line work.
And I love the plays where it looks dead and all of a sudden a Taylorville player pops up on the other side. Mattoon threatened the blitz there. Now they back off. Taylorville, all their players moved up towards the front. Hynot moving in over from the right side to the left side. Now wide receiver is moving in motion. Hynot backs up a little bit. Now moves forward. Both sides a little bit of adjustment. 6 seconds to snap. Gotta hurry. Does. And hands it up again. Hughes on his feet. Breaks one tackle. Still going. Gave him about 4 or 5 on that play. Taylorville driving. And Taylorville has been driving the ball, Avery, ever since the second quarter. They've just had turnovers that have cost them drives.
And if they can continue to run, they can control the pace of play, which can put Mattoon in a bad spot if and when they take the ball back.
Both teams with 2 timeouts left, and again, that might come in play later on in this game as the clock continues to tick. Taylorville needs to at least get a field goal to tie this game up, but I know that they're looking for more. Pitches it to Hughes, still on his feet, up through, still up, and then finally gets 4 or 5 Mattoon players to be able to finally pull him down. Hughes has been tough to tackle today, Avery.
Yeah, he has been, and he's lucky. Well, because he's been so tough, he's lucky he's able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go on the pitch play. He cut it back towards the middle of the field and found the original snap position for third down.
3rd and 3 from the 47. Odom barking out instructions.
Audible with 19 to snap.
And now Mattoon audibling. Wide receivers creeping in, and now a false start on Taylorville. Mattoon was threatening the blitz, and it made it made Judd Bates flinch. And Bates, I think, is going to be the guilty culprit on that one. They do not name names at high school level of who commits the foul, but from what I was able to see, Judd Bates was the guilty culprit on that one. It'll be from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8, and tough play for Taylorville here at their own 42. Looking to throw, got to hurry up, and pulled down and sacked. And sacked by Grace. Grace helps Odom back up. And now it becomes 4th and forever.
You have to put it away here now.
4th and 19 from your own 31. If you're down by 3 with 8:33 left, and you're almost going to have no choice here but to put it.
Grace became the free rusher, unblocked off the right side of the formation.
Nothing Odom could do on that one. So they'll get ready to punt.
The good news is there's plenty of time to get a stop and march down the field.
Good snap. Punt is up, and a beautiful punt. And that one will land at around the 49, 50-yard line. And so Mattoon will sit at the 50-yard line with 7:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Mattoon leads 17-14, and Taylorville defense needs to be the strongest that they've been all game. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back right after this.
There's a fabulous pet membership special going on now at the Christian County YMCA. The Y is collecting donations in September for the Christian County Animal Control. Drop off $20 worth of pet products at the Y, and your activation fee will be waived. And join in the fun as the Y hosts a pet-tastic beauty contest for YMCA members. Contact the Y now for more information. The Y, for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
Good. And welcome back to Taylorville. Grace got the handoff while we were at break and ran off towards his left-hand side, but Taylorville read that the whole way as William Blue was the lead blocker on that one. And it'll be 2nd and 14. And if you're Taylorville, more of that, please.
Yes, and they're going to continue to run the ball with the lead as the clock approaches the second half of this fourth quarter.
7:25 left. Mattoon up by 3. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to hold on to it himself. Breaks one tackle, cuts over the right-hand side, still up on his feet, and then taken down around the 45-yard line. Gain of about 10, but that earlier loss is going to set up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4 from, 3rd and 5 from the 45. I got it. 7:02 left here in the fourth quarter.
This is a big third down for the Taylorville defense. And a flag down against Mattoon. There you go.
A holding penalty against the Green Wave. And all of a sudden it went from 3rd and 5 to...
That'll be 2nd down again.
2nd and forever. 2nd and 25. Oh my goodness. Well, that is a turn of events.
I didn't see the penalty either.
2nd and 25 from their own 35-yard line.
Tornadoes will take it.
Again, 2 timeouts left for each team. 6:38 left here in the fourth. Taylorville trying to get a stop here. Runs over towards his left-hand side. Has room, slow up on his feet. Hit hard and pulled down around the 46-yard line. Forward motion will take him and hold him at the 46. He was pulled back down at around the 41, but he was already, they were giving him that forward motion on the 46. So, it'll be 3rd and 14 from the 46. 6:15 left here in the fourth.
Every time Mattoon seems to find their rhythm again, a penalty breaks it, and it gives it right back to Taylorville.
Baron Odom itching to get back out and get that football. I say that, he's out there on defense, but and a timeout taken from Mattoon. Or Taylorville, excuse me. 17-14, 6:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Mattoon leads off a field goal. That's been the difference maker here so far, even though I would argue that other than the first quarter, Taylorville has controlled the entire game. Just has nothing to show for it other than that one touchdown. But Taylorville has really done a good job defensive-wise of just stopping, including a couple red zone stops as well. So Taylorville now has 1 timeout. Mattoon has 2.
Just got to keep it in front of you. Can't let it get behind you. And 40-yard mark is the magic number, but really you want to keep it away from the 45. Otherwise, you would figure Mattoon might go for it.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with you.
Anything longer than a 4th and 5, and that Mattoon sideline is going to rethink going forward on 4th down.
Trips right. That's something new that we haven't seen too much of here today.
And a wide receiver to the far side.
So, shotgun formation. Hands it off. Forward, he's still on his feet and stopped. Boy, beautiful job. Gettings in on that one.
And Cash Foraker.
And Cash Foraker, yeah. So, 4th and 7, and that is about as... That's like trying to decide whether or not you're going to go for blackjack when you're sitting on a 14.
Oh, you hit a 14. Now that 16 or 17
somebody's listening going, no, you don't.
Well, depends on what they're showing, of course.
So here we go. They're going to punt. 5:26 with the clock running, and oh man, flags come in. It's going to be a false start. So another break for Taylorville. And again, Avery, you've said it all day. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
For Taylorville, they'll take the 3 steps forward.
That's much favorable field position. I don't care what you say. And Mattoon is arguing with the referee. I don't know if that's necessarily the game plan that you want to have with 5:22 left here in the fourth.
Maybe not.
William Blue stepping off the field for a moment. Shaking up on that last play. Caden Young to kick. And boy, that was blocked. That was absolutely blocked. And that one's going to get, oh man, Taylor was going to set up at their own 38, but that could have been a whole lot worse for Mattoon. And so Baron Odom has a chance to play hero 2 weeks in a row. Taylorville finds themselves down 17-14 with 5:12 left here in the fourth.
Thomas Gettings.
Oh, we have said his name a lot because he has been everywhere tonight.
All right, they got 5 minutes to make some magic happen, down 3.
I tell you what, 5 is a whole lot better than 2. But Bayern Odom needs to control that ball and not have a turnover, especially right here. Looking over the sidelines. Split wide receivers. Well, now Hughes in motion. He's going to go in the backfield. Pitches it out to Hughes. He has room to run up to the 40. Now it's still on his feet. Breaks 1 tackle. Then up to the 41. No gain really on that. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2, but a whole lot of running for a yard.
Blocking up front pretty good. Hughes needed to find a lane to plant his feet to run north and south at some point. Perhaps just a moment too late.
2nd and 7 from the 41. 4:46 left. Hughes in motion over on the far right side. Now coming towards us to make it split set. Hughes and Albright on our side. Mattoon showing blitz. And Odom holds on to himself. He has room to run. Forward close to the first down marker, but short. But still, it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 48-yard line.
Just keep marching down the field. That's a new set of downs.
It is a first down, absolutely. They gave him favorable field position.
Option continues to work all night, bringing the defense off the ball and allowing Odom to run it up the middle.
Taylorville bench cheering, trying to get the student section involved, and now that play was dead to rights. Looks like Odom tried doing something with it, but the Mattoon defense read it the whole way, and it'll be 2nd and 15.
Same play that time.
Yeah, same play. And
that time,
Mattoon read it. 2nd and 12 from the 46. 3:56 left.
This is huge. A big play, 2nd and long, down 3 points. Clock continuing to roll.
Taylorville probably wanting to get down to around the 25-yard line if they can. Delayed handoff to Neiman, still on his feet, gets back to the line of scrimmage, no more.
Brings him across the formation again. Mattoon has adjusted defensively. It's not working the way it did earlier.
3rd and 9. Big play right here for Taylorville, who I would imagine Avery will be throwing.
Mattoon's expecting it. $13 to snap. They got to hurry.
Odom coming back in. Wide receivers creeping in towards the line. Odom alone in the backfield. He does look to throw. Plenty of time. Now throws it up. Caught by Hughes. A first down and then some. Up to the 38 and down at the 35-yard line. Late throw and a catch.
Okay, first off, you got to credit the offensive line for providing a clean pocket. Second off,
all day.
What a throw. First, watch Will Blue, left side handling. A great block along the left side, and then over the shoulder along the far sideline.
And now confusion from Mattoon. Taylorville trying to hurry up here. I formation. Hands it off. Forward, still on his feet, and still up. Hughes still up. And now rolls back on himself and then taken down, but gain of about 7 on the play.
He shoved his own blocker out of the way and said, "You're in my way," and then continued to dance around to pick up 5 yards.
2nd and 4 from the 30. 2:14 left. Taylorville threatening here.
I think Will Blue became the victim there.
Yeah, poor William.
He's just trying to block Seth.
Albright in motion from left to right. Odom. Boy, Mattoon's got to get tired of Odom always looking over the sidelines and now pushes forward on the quarterback keeper. Nothing going.
Only 1 timeout and 1:45 and ticking. You want to see a little bit more urgency here, I think, Leroy.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that play call, but that's why I'm up here, not on the sidelines. So 3rd and 3 from the 29.
They figure it's 4-down territory.
Oh yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. I would argue that you want to get another 5-10 yards to get in the field goal range here at the 29-yard line. 3rd and 3, 1:22 left.
I say you want to
Come on.
I say you want to get to the 15.
Come on.
If you're going to kick a field goal, you want to get to the 15.
1:15 left. 1 timeout left. Hurry up. Here's the snap. Quick throw over to the left. Neiman. And taken down around the 29-yard line. That play dead before it developed. 63 seconds left. 4th and 3. This is the game right here. And Taylorville, I would imagine, is taking their last timeout, and they do. So let's set this up for you. 4th and 3 from the 29-yard line, 17-14, and Taylorville has to get to that 26-yard line to get a first down. I think you're a little bit too far away to kick a field goal here at the high school level.
I think really for this Taylorville team, you're looking at a 23-yard field goal as the range, which you need to get to the 15 for. If you can get to the 15, well, actually, that's more like a 35-yard. So I would say you're looking more like you want to get to the 10.
57 seconds left on the clock, but this becomes a big play right here. Even if you get that first down, you're out of timeouts now, down by 3.
Yeah, you got to be able to spike the ball, especially if you don't get out of bounds.
Mattoon holding on with 2 timeouts.
Especially if you don't, after this conversion here, which hopefully you get, you have to be able to have situational awareness going forward and pay attention to where you are on the field and the clock.
So maybe you try to do a couple hard counts here before you go. You don't have the timeouts to mess around with it, though, but Mattoon's made mistakes all night.
Right, you have to have a play called. That's a good idea, though.
So here we go. Odom in the shotgun. Albright and Hughes on our side. Rolls out to his right, in trouble. Got to hurry up, and he throws it away. Flags come in. And there is a flag on the play. There was incomplete pass.
I think this is going to be a hold against Mattoon, but I'm going to give it a moment. Hold. Defense.
Against Mattoon. Oh my goodness. Taylorville catching a massive break. And they will gladly accept that penalty, Avery Cooper.
Yeah, Perrin Odom off his back foot, dead to rights. You don't get a good look at that contact prior to the throw.
And so
but you got to figure that they were all over him.
And so now it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Taylorville in the red zone. 50 seconds to go. No timeouts left. Taylorville needs to get another 5-10 yards to kick the field goal, but they don't have any timeouts to set it up. And Albright, Neiman in trouble, and now you got to hurry.
You got to hurry. Get it. Urgency now.
Go. 39 seconds
Enough
left.
looking. You got to spike. You got to spike the ball,
Do
or
something.
you got to
2nd and
get
11,
a play
21. 30 seconds left. 29, 28. Taylorville down by 3. Here we go. Rolls out to his right-hand side, looking for an opening. He's got it, man. Throws it up in the air, and it's tripped up and no good. Incomplete.
Uncatchable ball.
Yeah.
Way into the back of the end zone.
So now 3rd and 11 from the 21. Maybe see if you can throw it one more time for the end zone, and then potentially try to kick a field goal.
Taylorville, in between that run and that pass play, wasted about 25 seconds.
Way too much time.
And that pretty much eliminates any possibility for any run play. So now Mattoon just has to set up in their pass coverage and.
Oh yeah, play prevent.
Yeah,
just in the cover 2 and try to get towards the end zone.
Especially, you got to think that's the strategy defensively for Mattoon, because they just want to make sure they don't lose here. A field goal is a win for Mattoon.
Yep. Setting up all alone in the shotgun. Going to throw it. And he's in trouble and still up on his feet. He's got room. Takes off himself. Rushes out of bounds and gets out of bounds. And I'll bring up a 4th and 8.
That would have been a game ender had Odom taken the sack.
Great awareness from Odom to get out of bounds.
I think it's too far to kick the field goal as well.
Well, you're gonna have to, right? You have to at least try.
Yeah.
4th and 9 from 19. 35-yarder.
They're going to.
You got to try it.
Near side hash mark.
Clark Rare has a chance to win this or tie this game up. 13 seconds left. 4th and 9. Here's the snap. The kick is up. It's going to be way short, and Mattoon will walk away with the win. 8 seconds left on the turnover. 17-14. Rare tried to get all of it and just falls a little bit short. That's a ridiculously hard task to ask for a high schooler to kick 35 yards.
Yeah, 35-yard kick is a long one in the high school level.
It really is. It really is. And just a little, Rare gave it his all and just falls a little bit short. So 8 seconds left. Mattoon up 17-14. They will improve to 1-2 on the season. Taylorville will fall to 1-2 on the season, and that will be it as Trier will take a knee right here. And Taylorville will fall at home at homecoming after a grinding game that was all kinds of different penalties and stuff. And you talk about moral victories, and you know, you can give Taylorville a pretty good moral victory at this one, but at the end of the day, they still fall short. Final score from Taylorville, 17-14. We'll be right back and listening to WTIM, your information station.
Dr. Emily Smith here from Vision Source Taylorville across from the high school. Summer is here. As you venture outdoors and on vacations, remember to protect your eyes from harmful UV rays with a new pair of sunglasses. And while you're picking out a new pair of shades for yourself, schedule your child's comprehensive eye exam before the new school year. Undetected vision problems can interfere with their learning. Go back to school in style and give your family's eyes the love they need. Schedule an appointment by calling 287-2020. Taylorville Vision Source, enhancing vision, enriching lives.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Brandon Bible, your local Country Financial representative at 217-287-2332 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
High school football means lots of action up and down the field, touchdowns, and cheering on your favorite team. You and your family need the nutrition and protein that farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products provide. Prairie Farms milk, flavored milk, cottage cheese, yogurt, dip, sour cream, and 100% Florida orange juice all provide lots of protein, vitamins, and minerals for the game or day-to-day activities. Choose farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products at your grocer or convenience store dairy case to stay in the game.
Now's the time to order your new 23 vehicle or choose from over 400 pre-owned vehicles in our family dealerships. General Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark and Taylorville, your GM Superstore. You can now order your 23 model car or truck, including the Refresh, Chevy Silverado, and GMC Sierra. Let us help you choose what 23 will work for you, or let us find your next pre-owned vehicle from our family of dealerships. And yes, we will still buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. Your GM Superstore is Landmark and Taylorville. Online at landmarkandtaylorville.com. And remember,
Here, and now is the perfect time to get those house products.
Control. Drop off $20 worth of pet products at the Y and your activation fee will be waived. And join in the fun as the Y hosts a pet-tastic beauty contest for YMCA members. Contact the Y now for more information. The Y, for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
And welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois. Lyric Clamola alongside my partner Avery Cooper, and Avery, Taylorville losing a tough one at home on homecoming night, 17-14. The opportunities were there tonight.
You said it. They were there. Taylorville just couldn't capitalize in a lot of close situations. And you got to feel good about it, though. They came back down 14-0, went on a unanswered 14-point run before giving up that, I'll call it a 30-yard field goal for Mattoon.
Yeah.
A very nice kick going forward. So you got to give credit to the Green Wave for coming in here, jumping out to an early lead in the first quarter. And overall, the Taylorville Tornadoes just couldn't overcome in that second.
And I think the Tornadoes did a really, really good job as far as field position of really, when you talk about moral victories, there you go, talk about moral victories, Taylorville had one tonight, just falling a little bit short with what they were trying to do. There is a lot that you can take from this game, Avery, that you can build on. Avery, you've got some stats.
Well, looking at it, too, Taylorville had the time of possession and the total plays, out-snapping Mattoon 69-43. But Mattoon a little bit more explosive, 272 yards to Taylorville's 283 yards, and they did it on 16 less snaps. So you look at that and you say, okay, well, maybe we needed to limit some of the bigger plays going forward, especially on the ground game earlier on. You started it off with a touchdown from Mattoon in the first quarter, 2 of them really, and then Seth Hughes with a 3-yard run, Baron Odom with that 1-yard run in the third. 31-yard field goal ended up being too much for Taylorville, but they had their chances. 23 first downs for Taylorville and Mattoon with 22. You look at this, and this absolutely should be an even game like the score ends up being. You look at it, though, turnovers, Taylorville 2, Mattoon 1, interceptions 2, 1, penalties 9-10. Mattoon actually with 73 penalty yards on that, so Taylorville a little bit more disciplined.
Yeah, we talked about that with the penalties and how much of a pain in the butt that was for Mattoon. It seemed like every 2 steps Mattoon took forward, they took 3 back with the penalties, but I think the turnover battle loomed large.
Seth Hughes had a pretty good night tonight, 75 yards on 17 carries and a touchdown. Mattoon, oh man, 117 yards, 21 carries. What a great night for him.
Yeah.
Wofford Grace, the running back for the Green Wave, along with a touchdown.
And we talked a little bit about it earlier as you're still going through stats there, but the Taylorville defense, outstanding job tonight.
They did a really good job. Baron Odom had an interception, and that sparked a little bit of a run going into the end of the first half. Unable to turn it into anything big, but a lot of good names on here. You see Ian McGrath, Cash Foraker, Clark Rayer, Baron Odom on the defensive side, and Thomas Gettings as well. By the way, speak of Thomas Gettings.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about our Brandon Bible Player of the Game, and it's time now to announce our WTIM Brandon Bible Country Financial Tornado Player of the Game. Player of the Game is Thomas Gettings. Gettings was just a fantastic force on defense and really created a whole lot of turmoil on the field, and was able to really, really make a big name for him on defense. Thomas Gettings is our Brandon Bible Country Financial Player of the Game. Our congratulations to congratulations to Thomas Gettings for being our Player of the Game. All right, and Avery, your final thoughts on tonight's matchup?
It could have been better. It could have been a lot worse, and they'll continue on the Apollo Conference schedule.
Yeah, so Taylorville will play Mount Zion, and they have their next 2 out of their next 3 games are at home. So they will play Mount Zion next Friday night, and that should be a pretty good matchup as Mount Zion was facing Muhammad Seymour, and both those teams 2-0. I don't have any results yet on that one, but again, I think the winner of that one will have a good shot at winning the conference, as both those teams have been fantastic. The Taylorville will have their work cut out for them this week as they get ready for practices to get ready for a big, tough game against Mount Zion. The road does not get any easier for the Tornadoes moving forward. All right, that's going to do it for us from here. On behalf of Avery Cooper, my name is Leroy Clamola. I'd like to thank you all for listening to tonight's broadcast. Final score from Taylorville on homecoming night, 17-14. You're listening to WTIM, your information station in Valencia. Have a fantastic weekend, and go Tornadoes.
Go Cougs.
Taylorville Tornadoes. All right, I'm Drew Mickey. Hello, Tornado Nation. I'm here with Will Coolbrook, who's a member of the homecoming court, and Purple Rain. Will, it's your last homecoming game. We're coming off a tough loss tonight against the Mattoon Green Wave, but there's certainly a lot to look forward to. We had a lot of fun this week. Tomorrow night's a homecoming dance. Explain a little bit about the fun you've had and the experiences you've gained here at Taylorville High School.
I think they played a really good game tonight, but being up in the student section, it was amazing because everybody was really loud. Everybody was there. It was full, everybody was having fun. You know, we had a massive speaker up there singing "Party in the USA." You know, just everybody was loud. Everybody showed up, and it's good. And I'm excited for tomorrow too.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, making memories here with Purple Rain. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to Tommy TV. We look forward to seeing you at our next event. Have a good night. Thank you.